Hey, everybody out there. Welcome to Copper Canyon Cigar Chat Live. I'm Joe Pasquale. Tonight, we're doing this Casa Fuente event, and we are making mojitos. Hey, Joe Pasquale here. Welcome to another Copper Canyon Cigar Chat Live. It's Casa Fuente. So we are smoking cigars, and we're making mojitos. So we're going to make a mojito really quick, and then we're going to do our awesome episode. So with a mojito, you need lime, and you need mint, and you need rum. So we got some great cut-up limes right here. We're going to put them right into our glass. Usually what I do is I put a couple slices in and I squeeze a few. And you can mash these up if you want to, but the idea is get some good lime juice in there and leave like 1 or 2 lime slices. Again, you'll see a recipe that says like 2 slices, but when we went to Casa Fuente, there's a lot of lime in there. So it's okay. It's a lime-heavy drink. It's got mint. It's delicious. You can always adapt this if you want to. But for us here on the episode, putting a lot of lime in this thing. And we have a really great rum. We're into the rum here in a second. So we're squeezing our lime in, putting those in there. We got mint. So for the mint, we got some fresh mint here we grabbed locally. We're going to rip it up. We're going to add that into our drink. We're going to mix all this up. Great mint in there. A little bit more. And again, you can always adjust this however you want to. So here we go. We got some mint. Boom. Now the rum, which got this Probitas white blended rum we got from our guys over at Barrel Proof off Lima. We're going to do 2 ounces of this. So just measure it out. There we go. And one more into there. There we go. Once we got that, we're going to add our ice. So a lot of people call for crushed ice. It's your preference. I got ice in here. Get the ice. Get your rum. We're going to shake. We're shaking it up. We're getting our mojito going. Oh. Boom. Now, we're going to take this a little off the top, and we're going to pour into our glass. And then we're going to top it. I'm doing club soda. You can do any, spritzy water you want to. Got some club soda, just a little top there. Just a little bit. We already shook it. You can stir it if you want to. Give a little stir here. And that's our Casa Fuente mojito. It looks fantastic. It looks awesome. We're going to have a great episode. Oh, it's refreshing. Let's go. Cheers. Hey, welcome back. So we do have our mojitos here. Joe Pasquale here for Copper Canyon Cigar Chat Live here on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. I am joined tonight by a good friend of mine, Kyle Walker. How's it going, Kyle?
Man, I'm doing fantastic. We finally made this date work out. Happy to be here, man.
This is awesome. Years in the making. It's so fun to be here. The stars aligned. We have a Casa Fuente night. We have mojitos. We have Casa Fuente cigars. You and I have spent many a day, many a night at Casa Fuente in Vegas, RIP. And so we'll give you the whole story. So the Casa Fuente cigar, which is right here, by Arturo Fuente, they just dropped the Copper Canyon locations. We have a couple boxes and we have 5-packs. So the 5-packs are the double Robusto size on the website right now. I have maybe 5 of these left. You grab one of these. You'll never find them. These were a cigar that was originally meant for Casa Fuente in Las Vegas. So that was the place. You could only buy it. They get released nationally a little bit at a time. Hard cigar to find. Ecuadorian Habano Maduro. A really cool blend, but in a way, just a cooler story. So Kyle, take us back like years ago. The place in Vegas that we all wanted to be was always Casa Fuente.
Absolutely. We would get off the plane. We would check in the hotel, and the first stop was generally Casa Fuente in Caesars, for sure. And I remember the first time I was there, I believe it was your first time as well. We were there together. It was just like there was this fabled tale to it. Like you just had to go visit, and it didn't let down. It was fantastic. The mojitos were awesome, and it was great.
And that was the thing is like even like us, like guys that would never normally order a mojito at a bar. You went there, and everybody was like, "That's what you order. You have to get the mojito." And you're like, "Well, really? I'm not. We're a whiskey guy, a bourbon guy, whatever it is." And like mojito, and you drank it, and you're like, "That's one of the best things I've ever drank in my life." So again, I poorly recreated tonight. Usually they use a Monte Cristo rum there. They do a really good job. I think we did an okay job tonight, but like it was probably like the one time a year I would drink a mojito was at Casa Fuente.
I can truthfully say I don't believe I've ever ordered a mojito anywhere else.
Yeah.
And it's fantastic. It paired so well. There's so many visits. I mean, you and other friends, Bob and
Sure.
everybody going there.
Yeah. So again, the cigar is really special as well. It's out there on the website right now, limited quantity. So Casa Fuente, and then we have 3 sizes out there. We have 2 full boxes and the 5-packs. So you don't have to commit to a full box. We have 5-packs of their Bustos out there. Grab them. They will not last long. We're going to light these guys up. So again, Ecuadorian Habano Maduro, Dominican Republic, a really cool cigar. And it does pair well, obviously, with a mojito, but you can drink it or drink anything with it, really. And we're going to have a really fun episode tonight. So again, we're looking back. Casa Fuente, they released the cigar nationally, but was their bar. Their lease ran up at Caesars. And it was so different because you were in the middle of the casino on a patio, like smoking in Caesar's Palace, which was wild. It was so wild.
Absolutely, yeah. You hit that elevator, you go down, and you're like, yeah, I'm here.
I'm here.
Yeah, and while everybody passes, and you got family walking by. But seriously, a fantastic experience. Those of you that have been know exactly what it is. If you went to Vegas and you ran out of money for the tables, you always had a home at Casa Fuente.
You did. You spent your time there, and the patio shut down like a year or a year and a half ago, which was a bummer because of the smoking laws. And last October, they shut down completely because they didn't want to renew their lease. So hopefully, somebody from Fuente takes that helm and opens up another Casa Fuente, because us in the industry, everybody in Vegas was like, it was such an iconic place. Like, everybody went there to have a cigar, have a good drink, and you'd walk in there at nights and see people from every company would be there. You'd run into Carlito and other people from the Fuente family, but you run into, Pepin or Pete Johnson or Dion from Legione or whoever was, Pete from Cigar Press, formerly, Nobad. But everybody, that was kind of like it was a big mixing pot of the cigar industry, was Casa Fuente in Caesars. And it's a bummer it's not there anymore.
Yeah. I've even just in the last 6 months, I've went back and looked at pictures when the announcement came that it was actually closing down. I was like, man, take a little trip down memory lane. And yeah, there were so many great trips. I mean, you're right. Everybody was there. If you didn't, you were either stopping before dinner, you were popping back in after dinner, or like I said, for me, it was always the first visit on the first day. Absolutely.
Right. And that's cool. Again, like Fuente does so many cool limited releases. You have the Opus, you have the Anejos, and Casa Fuente is really big and thing for them. Only in the last probably 5 years or so, they've started to open that up. Yeah. We've seen it. And again, the iconic or the limited legendary thing was all the Casa Fuente Lancero, right? So for those that don't know, you had the Casa Fuente cigars they had there. The Casa Fuente Lanceros were never on the shelf.
Never.
And you had to like ask a guy. It was a very seedy way to get a cigar. And you felt kind of dirty asking for it.
1,000%. You still did it.
Yeah.
You still did it.
You did.
But yeah, no, that was the first time I went in. I had a buddy that had already been. He's like, you got to ask. They don't have it out. I'm not by nature generally that person, but I'm like, I also like it's this forbidden fruit. I've never had it. I got to have it. Yeah. So yeah, you go ask one person and they're like, oh, let me go ask somebody a little bit higher than me. And then they go grab somebody. And then because it was at the time IPCPR.
Yep.
They were having a lot of people come in and ask for them, obviously. And they're like, oh, okay. And then finally, I think by the third person, they reached down this little cabinet in the corner.
Yeah.
Because they were in the humidor, but
yeah.
And I think I walked out with 2 that day.
Right. They always told you, this is it.
Yeah.
These are the last 2 I have. These are the last 5 I have. These are the last 5. Okay, I'll come back tomorrow and get 2 more.
I see the bundle in your hand.
Right. It's right there. It's right there. Yeah. The Casa Fuente Lancero was like, it was a forbidden fruit, and they'd always pretend they didn't have it. Yeah. You'd ask the first person, they're like, I never heard of that cigar. And you're like, okay, I bought it last year. I was here. I know you have it. It's right over there. Can I just buy 10? Like, I'm not going to resell it. I just want to smoke these things. And it's a great cigar. And again, like, we did previous episodes about Lanceros and like why they sell, where they don't sell, and why they're fun or where they're not fun. But Casa Fuente as a blend, again, we just looked these up, but it's such a cool blend. It's such a unique blend. And it's so different than a lot of the stuff that Fuente makes. Because Don Carlos is over here, Pinks are over here, Casa Fuente is over here. Like it's on its own realm, and like I'm glad it comes out only every so often because it's so fun to smoke it.
Yeah, when you told me this is what the episode was and that we were getting them in, I was stoked because you're right. It's so they are unique, but it's very different than most of Fuente. Even definitely different than the Opus. I do like the Don Carlos a lot. Love the Casa Cuba, but these are special, man. Yeah, they're fantastic, but they're also kind of hold a place in the heart.
And we both have like our favorite size of the Casa Cuba, which again not released often.
Yeah.
The Divine Inspiration,
Absolutely.
which is a slept-on size out there in the industry. I don't know. Again, even a few months ago, I still had some on the shelf at my West Jeff store, and I went, "Why do we have these?" Like, if you're out there and there are Casa Cubas on the shelf that say Divine Inspiration on the box, what are you doing? Like, buy those. Again, all the Casa Cubas are great, but that size, that Lonsdale size of that Casa Cuba is tremendous.
Absolutely my favorite. And it's the closest for me to the original, like the 2013 pre-release.
Yep.
I remember getting those back in the day. And that was fantastic. Actually, that was probably what made me fall in love with Fuente to begin with.
Sure.
I hadn't even been exposed to like Opus, or obviously hadn't been to Casa yet. But yeah, had that 2013 pre-release. And then when they came out in multiple sizes, that particular one was just it for me.
Imagine if that was the way to live, where you just love Fuente, but you stayed in the Casa Cuba realm. You never went to Opus or Casa Fuentes or anything else. You're like, I just love Casa Cubas. The Casa Cuba is where I'm going to live. I'm not even going up to Don Carlos or Opus X. Like, this is where I'm going to stand. Like,
staying there.
That's a cheap way to live. Well, that was a cheap. It's not cheap.
No.
But if you're buying Fuente, and we have a lot of people out there on the channel that buy a lot of big Fuente, like that's an easy way to go. And again, so tonight, if Kale, we'll go to camera 2 here on the big thing. So we have this great, gorgeous ashtray right here. We have a couple boxes. And we have the 5-packs. If you purchase anything from the website tonight, shop.coppercanesbaggers.com, Fuente related, you're in the raffle to win this ashtray. We're mailing stuff on Monday. So buy a 5-pack, buy a box, buy anything Fuente. We're mailing that thing on Monday. So grab one. Again, when we're talking mojitos, we're talking Casa Fuentes tonight. We do have 5-packs of the Casa Fuente. So getting to we have some out there from the channel, Kale.
Yeah, we have user 404 came on and said, "Wonderful start, gentlemen." We also have Corey Alvord came on and said, "Evening, guys. Great smokes. Enjoy."
Oh, thanks, Corey. We love Corey. Corey, I know we're talking Dominican stuff tonight, and you're more of a Nicaraguan guy, but Corey smokes a lot of great cigars. And Corey also, since you're out there, not Fuente related, we did just drop. We do have the TAT Series P Honduras on the website. Oh, so on the different realm of things, if you want a box for $80, $79.99 for Series P Robustos on our website right now.
Oh, yeah.
And I just smoked one this afternoon. It's freaking awesome.
Is that really good. Just moved out of here earlier?
Yeah. We sold 2 boxes tonight. So again, it's the second cigar out of the My Father Honduras factory. So they did the My Father Blue, which was the first one on the new factory. The second one is the TAT Series P Honduras, which I was like mixed. I'm like, I love the regular Series P for a cheap cigar. Yeah. Sumatra, like awesome. And the Honduras Series P is really good.
Really?
Dude, I smoked their boost. I was like, it's freaking awesome. I handed it to a guy. I bought 2. I handed it to a guy, and he was smoking it playing cards. And he's like, this is a great cigar. What's it, like $11, $12? I was like, nah, it's $5. It's $5. So the TAT Series P Honduras, they're on the website. They're in stores for singles as well. The Robusto is $4.99.
Wow.
Which nobody makes cigars under.
No. Not that you're seeking after necessarily.
But anyways, buy really expensive Fuentes tonight. Yeah, don't worry about that. But the TAT thing was really cool. The other new release today in a few of our stores, they'll be into more soon. We have a good friend of ours, Mike Shapenkovich. We have Pisania now.
Heck yeah.
Pisania is now at Copper Canyon. We brought in the San Andreas line, which was the number 2 line for half wheel last year. So we have 3 sizes at St. Joe and West Jeff, and they're on the website. So Pisania is now at Copper Canyon.
That's awesome.
And yeah, that's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. There was a 5-year gap, maybe.
Yeah.
No, I talk about slept on. Those cigars are fantastic.
Yeah.
Mike and his team does a phenomenal job.
And in the podcast world, like Mike and Cigar Hustler and everybody down there are doing number 1 and number 2 in the industry. Like Eric and Dojo and Mike at Hustler are doing the best work in the cigar industry for podcasts and lives. Like they're doing such a good job. And we give credit to them. I know I talk to Mike and Eric all the time, and so like they're doing a lot of good stuff. So if you're out there and you want good cigar content, Cigar Jojo and Cigar Hustler are doing amazing work out there every day. Good podcasts. Listen to them. And again, in our shops, the Pestaña San Andreas we just dropped is awesome. It's on Nica Sueño, so it's that Nicaraguan Roma Craft Factory. But that San Andreas is so good. It's not like if you're thinking Neanderthal like level of potency, it's not there.
Okay.
It's a little more refined. And if you smoke the Maestranza, which is that yellow band San Andreas that Roma Craft has done, it's probably more in line with that.
Okay.
It's not just heat. It's not just heat. It's really, really good. So we got 3 sizes. Check it out. So that's my we delved into that. So what we really want to get to tonight is we're into top 5 athlete lists. So Kyle is a big Chicago fan, so I've heard.
Unashamed, yes.
And I am a big Detroit fan. So we put together our top 5 lists of our athletes of our era. So it's not all time. I didn't throw Ty Cobb or Joe Louis on there or whoever it is from the 1912s or 1950s. These are people I saw playing. I think Kyle did the same.
Absolutely.
With his. So we're going to start. Kyle, the Chicago athletes. Who is your number 5 Chicago athlete of all time?
I thought long and hard about this.
Okay.
Because this is when you told me what the topic was, I got a little excited. I got a lot excited because I would say I bleed Chicago sports. And it was really hard because I put a lot of names down on a piece of paper and rolled through a lot of like in-person memories and memorable moments watching it live on TV.
Sure.
I think at number 5, I'm going to go Anthony Rizzo, man.
Rizzo. Okay.
Rizzo.
So I put Rizzo on my phone as somebody that would definitely be your top 5.
Yeah.
At 5, that a little bit surprised me, but not a long career.
No.
But a career. A legendary Cub.
I believe so.
Yes.
And it's great to hear somebody else outside of the Cubs fandom say legendary.
Legendary Cub. I put him on my short list. I was like, Rizzo, probably.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when it comes to 2016 World Series,
it's
Rizzo for me.
In the back of my mind, I was like, is Ross making it?
He rolled through my mind. Lester rolled through my mind.
Is Papa Ross making it?
I thought about putting. I'm like, okay, can Joe Madden make the list? Can I put Theo Epstein on there?
Had legendary people to put together. I was like, when you think about that Cubs team, I was like, is Dave Ross making it? When somebody said John Lester, we were having cigars before here tonight, and I was talking to Chicago fans, and they're like, John Lester. I was like, he's a Red Sox.
Yeah. And
but
I do agree.
But as a Cub fan, you go, oh. Yeah. That would be like if I ran to an Astros fan and they were like, Justin Verlander. I'm like,
shut your mouth.
Shut up. Don't you put JV in your mouth. He's a Tiger. But I'm like, well, he did win the World Series with them.
Yeah. I mean, you look at his splits, like,
yeah,
it's not quite 2 Hall of Fame careers.
All right.
But it's close.
Yeah.
I mean, and there's still debate on Lester, a Hall of Famer. He's not a first ballot, but for what he did to those 2 cities.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really argue with it. But yeah,
no, he'll make it.
I teetered. I mean, so I was a big KB guy. I love Chris Bryant. Not to spoil it, not on the list.
Shocker. Yeah.
But yeah, Rizzo was just that clubhouse guy, the like heart and soul.
Yeah.
I mean, the dude beat cancer. The guy had a story. The guy was grimy. He wanted to fight the entire Cincinnati Reds team. So he's my number 5.
Love it. My number 5 for me, I'll go back to all Detroit sports here if I think my top 5. My number 5 of Detroit sports would be this is hard. My number 5 is actually going to be Miguel Cabrera.
Miggy at 5. So I thought he had to be on the list.
Miggy at 5.
Higher.
Miggy at 5. And if anybody out there commented, also Justin Verlander, I had a tie of like Miggy and Justin Verlander.
Okay.
So I told people I only had one Tiger.
Yep.
And it was going to be Miggy or JV. JV is still playing. I said to my sister yesterday, if JV gets us to World Series this year, he's going to jump up. But he left. He played a lot of years in Houston. Played last year in San Francisco. He's pitching back to Detroit again.
Great.
Miggy left the Marlins and played the prime of his career in Detroit.
Yeah.
And he won an MVP. He won a Triple Crown. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. JV is too. They're both
Yeah.
first ballot. They're both first ballot. Justin Verlander won an MVP as a pitcher,
Correct.
which is unheard of. And Miggy, if we look back at post-steroids era, like Miguel Cabrera, now we're Pujols, for those guys who are like the best hitters of that generation.
Absolutely.
Like Miguel Cabrera was up there and hitting 330 and 130 and 40 every year. Like he was.
And he transitioned through. I mean, I remember the 03 World Series.
Yes.
He
As a
was
shortstop.
not- yeah,
as a
he-
shortstop. For a 180-pound shortstop. Yeah.
He
Um,
was a blossoming
No.
future star. But I mean, what he turned into was
Yes.
yeah.
So Miggy, if you look at the Tigers from my era, like you can't, like Miguel Cabrera, number 5 for sure.
Yeah.
Now again, the reason he's at 5 for me, we didn't win a title.
Fair.
Never won a title.
I got
So-
a title and I put him at 5 still.
I know you did. You did. But Chicago's got some titles. So for me, number 5, Miggy, JV / so again, if you're out there, you can comment and you had Miguel or JV, I'm going to count it. We'll send out cigars on Monday. We'll see who gets the most right or whatever it is. So trust me, I'm not stingy about sending cigars out. We'll send
Sure.
cigars out. So if you put JV or Miggy, I'll count it. That was my number 5. So what is your number 4?
My number 4 just had his jersey retired, and he's from the city.
Okay. Yep. That was my guess.
So yeah, it's got to be D Rose.
Yeah.
MVP in the prime of LeBron, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so that says something. He was young, injury ridden, but what he did for the team, I mean, I'll be honest, like growing up, the Bulls were really all I really cared about in the early mid 90s. That's all I
Sure.
watched. I was a Bulls fan through and through. And then I stopped watching the Bulls, partially because I left the state of Illinois and didn't have a lot of access to Bulls on TV. But there was no hype after '98. There just was nothing. We had nothing.
Right.
And when we got him, and then yeah, started going to some playoffs. And I think you know what I was thinking to myself, if I
Wasn't Kurt Heinrichable?
you know what, Captain Kirk had some tenacity. All right, that dude. That in the playoffs, I don't remember what year, but when he wanted to take on Rajon Rondo and the Celtics,
yes.
that was a great Eastern Conference Finals. We lost, but yeah, you had Kirk. I mean, I could have picked Heinrich. I could have picked Ben Gordon.
But that's fine
I
that you
could've-
did. But they would not have made a list. They wouldn't have.
yeah, I don't think those were any guesses.
No.
Yeah, I mean, D Rose. D Rose was it. I think it does mean a lot because of him being a Chicago kid as well. So I think that kind of built this lore of
Sure.
who he became for the city.
Yeah.
Super happy that they retired his jersey. I think that's great. Bulls have only now retired 5.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
I mean,
crazy.
one of them is Jerry Sloan, the old Jazz coach.
Yeah. Yeah.
When
Yeah.
from his playing days.
Why not?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
That's
Shout
awesome.
out Jerry Sloan.
Jerry Sloan.
What do you have us for?
My number 4 for me, and he's, I would say Nicholas Lindstrom. His name is on this jersey hanging up right here. Nicholas Lindstrom played, I think, 21 seasons with the Red Wings, starting 91. They never missed the playoffs once he got drafted on the team in 21 years. Won the Norris Trophy a million times. One of the best defensemen ever. Wasn't an overly physical defenseman, but smooth, just awesome. And, you know, later years became the captain. Not a flashy pick because never lived it up. But Nicholas Lindstrom, when you look at it, was like the perfect hockey player. He was. Never did anything wrong. Never turned the puck over. Anything. Good offensively, but just an amazing hockey player. And when you say, guy, oh, he played 20 whatever years, they never missed the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like, what? I mean, insane.
Yeah.
You can't say anything about him. He ended up winning, I think, 3 Stanley Cups. So, yeah, great career. Great career.
Any Nick Lindstrom stories?
I met Lindstrom once. I met Lindstrom once at a poker tournament.
There we go. Yeah.
And really nice guy, obviously tall. I think he's 6'2", 6'3". Just shook his hand, say hey to him, whatever. Like, very nice guy.
Yeah.
Nothing like went out to drink with him, whatever.
Okay.
But I met him once, and he was like the perfect human. So hospitable, so nice.
Yeah.
Like, oh hey, how's it going? Like, that was it. Yeah, Lindstrom was awesome. Just a great guy to meet, and he was, when you watched him play hockey, everything looked like effortless. and it looked easy for him. And the passes, the shots, the making plays on a stick, whatever it was, Nick Lindstrom was one of the best people I've ever seen play hockey. And nothing was flashy about it, but it was just good.
Yeah.
So for me, number 4.
Solid pick.
Thank you. What do we got out there?
We
I'm sure
have
I got
Josh
some hate.
Kilborn came on and said, Mr. Norris Trophy.
Yeah.
Ah.
No, again, he was. Like, you could have, the years he didn't win the Norris Trophy, it was like, why? Like, he was the best defenseman almost every year he played in the NHL. He just was. Like, he was insane. And again, I remember one year as a kid, they put Lindstrom on the cover of like NHL Hits, like the video game. And I was like, why? Like, Nick Lindstrom hasn't hit a guy in 4 years. Like, why is he on the cover? But he's like, well, he's a Norris Trophy. He's a defensive winner. I'm like, he literally plays shutdown defense and doesn't check anybody. And he does it. Like, that was like the Cronwell or the other guy's job on the team. Like,
Not
those
the enforcer, just the
No, he wasn't.
The leader.
Just the shutdown guy.
Yeah.
Shut you down, turn the puck, turn you over, go the other way, and play defense and stand the line, hold the blue line, put shots on net, whatever.
Mhm.
It was not enforcer. I remember it was like, I remember what year it was. Like, NHL Hits, Nick Lindstrom. I was like, what? Like, he doesn't check anyone.
Doesn't hit anyone.
Doesn't hit anyone.
Much of a fighter? I mean,
Never saw him fight.
really?
Not once.
Okay.
Not once. Never.
You got to stay healthy. You're that good.
I never saw him fight.
Yeah.
Ever. Actually, ever. And if somebody would have probably threw with him, somebody else probably would have grabbed that guy and fought so Nick didn't have to.
Sure.
Yeah.
Respect. to
Actually,
that
one of the
team,
funniest
too.
things I ever saw live was, and we'll talk, this is a Chicago Detroit story here. I was at a Red Wings game with my dad, and it was like the first year Chelios was on the Wings.
Okay.
Okay. And so we're watching warm-ups, and Tony Monty comes over, and him and Chelly are talking before the game. And they're just like at middle ice, like talking to each other during warm-ups. You know, obviously they're very good friends.
Mhm.
Chelly and Monty, they're talking.
Years together.
And the game starts, and at the end of the first period, Tony Monty like slew foots or hits Eisman in the back a little low. And the first guy that skates up to him and starts bashing him in the fucking face is Chris Chelios. And that was the message. It was like, hey, I love you. You're my friend. That's Steve Yzerman over there. And you don't touch Steve Yzerman. So Chelios started punching Tony Monty in the face. A friend for
After
a lot.
chatting at the line.
Yeah, a lot of years. So it was like, hey, that's it, man. Like, we might be friends.
Yeah.
That's the captain. And like you don't do that. You don't do that. So I bet me and my dad Rick were at the game. And it was like, oh no, Chris Joseph beat up his friend. Tell you what, I'm sure after the game they went out and had beers or whatever it was. They probably did.
Sure.
And Chelly might have looked at him and been like, why'd you do that? Why'd you make me punch you in the face?
I didn't want to do that.
I didn't want to do that, but I had to because that's Steve Yzerman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This hurts me more than it hurts you.
Well, it's gonna hurt you too. It's gonna hurt you too. But it hurts you too. Yeah, that game was awesome. And yeah, that was so fun.
That's one place I'm assuming this was at the Joe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's one place I just really wish I had
Mm.
made it to. Never made it to the Joe. Just kind of those iconic stadiums or arenas, if you will. That I do regret.
It was a barn. Like you went there. It was a place to watch hockey.
Yeah.
It wasn't concert venue or a multimedia venue or whatever it was. It was a place to watch hockey. That's what it was there for. You know, grimy leather seats, trough bathrooms.
Oh, I love it.
Like, you know, Michelobes and Labatt's for $8, whatever it was. Like it's and Little Caesar pizza everywhere. That's what it was. It was a place to just go and watch hockey.
Close my eyes and picture Detroit.
Yeah, that was it. And now LCA again, Little Caesar Arena is gorgeous.
Yeah,
like it's gorgeous. And when you're walking around the pavilion, it almost feels like you're in like a farmer's market half the time. It's like, oh, I can go here and grab a sandwich and a cocktail and do this, and oh, there's a live band playing over here. Like, it's not like the Joe. The Joe was a place to watch hockey. LCA is a experience. Is very nice. It's what the Red Wings need, and they're doing a good job. But it's very different from the Joe.
Stark difference. Yeah, I have yet to go for a hockey game. I've been there for a concert.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 It's
It's
fun.
been a beautiful arena. But
Yeah. What's your number 3?
well, since we parlayed this into hockey, I guess I'm gonna go with where I was torn. And I had 2 I think one would be expected. These are honorable mentions. These are not three. These are ones that I really struggled with. The first one that I guess you would say one of the first off the list for me is Kaner.
Yeah, Kaner all day. Yeah.
And I love Taves, but like Kaner was flashy. Kaner was in the media. Kaner, I mean, back for the 3 titles, like that's who you.
But
that's who I rooted
for. One's American, 1-8.
Yeah.
And like Kaner as the American, as a kid, like playing in Chicago, the goal scorer, the kid, like the handles,
cabbies,
dude. Fight cabbies in New York, like But the hands, dude.
Yeah. Well, and I mean I honestly, like, my dad loved hockey growing up, but the Hawks weren't on TV for 35 straight years unless you lived in the city of Chicago. So I didn't really grow up watching it, so I almost feel bad. Like, I started falling in love with the sport and with the Hawks because Chicago-based team. When they were drafting all this talent, right? So I don't even want to be the bandwagon guy. But yeah, I mean, 2007, 2008, 2009. I mean, leading up to that 2010 season when they broke that 60-year streak of being without a title. But yeah, I mean, that team and that winner against the Flyers.
Yeah.
Where you didn't know it went in, it did go in. He throws the gloves off. I mean, that was special. So I think that single play alone was also kind of what puts Kaner at the top of my list, and the longevity. And honestly, I love the fact that he broke Madonna's record.
Yep.
Wish he had done it in a different sweater, but I also don't have any hate for the Red Wings either. So.
No, I appreciate one thing. I do appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely.
One thing I was thinking about today when I was putting my list together is, again, you guys are still somehow in the West.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense, right?
Right. But growing up, my most iconic like Red Wings clip, and we'll talk about this more in a minute. Growing up, playoff hockey, like the Red Wings were in the West. So a lot of my early memories of like playoff hockey was like playing like Vancouver and Calgary and San Jose and being up at 10, 11 midnight as a child, like on the radio. I'm like, why are we playing the Sharks again? Like, why? Like, hated it. Like, why? Why do we have to play San Jose? I don't know, Tuesday night at midnight. But like now that we're in the East, it's a little bit better, but the East is loaded. The East is loaded. Like the East is so good this year that the Wings keep winning, but we're like not comfortable.
Yeah.
Because the East is so good. So yeah, I'm happy. Like I'm happy we're in the East for a reason, but also like, man, it's a lot of good hockey.
Stacked right now.
It's so stacked. I'm like, can we just beat a couple teams? Kale, what do we got out there? Any comments from the gallery?
Yeah, we have Andrew White came on and said, I'm a Hawks fan, but I do have Scotty Bowman's autograph. Then he came on shortly after and said, it's a good story and on how I got Scotty's autograph as well.
Okay. I mean, Scotty Bowman, maybe the best coach to ever coach hockey. Like, won a lot of cups. I know his son did a lot of good stuff for the Blackhawks as well. But Scotty won in other franchises before he came to Detroit. He came to Detroit and just won there. And it was like this perfect storm of him coming in. And we're going to finish on my top 5 and really talk about why this matters. But like, the whole Scotty Bowman thing was just a perfect storm. It just happened. And it was the right players at the right time. It was the Europeans coming in the league. And that's why the Red Wings got to do with it. So my number 3 for me.
Yes.
And I could have put him at 1 because I'll still go home and watch YouTube videos of this guy play hockey, is Pavel Datsyuk.
Okay.
So Pavel Datsyuk for me, 2 cups. The sickest person I've ever seen play hockey. Live or on a video. That's not close. It's like the Lionel Messi of hockey. Like what he did offensively and defensively, just pickpocketed everybody, took the puck off people's sticks. Like you see interviews from people that played against him and they're like, he's the best player I've ever seen play hockey. He's filthy.
Yeah.
And again, I don't think he ever broke like 100 points in a season.
Yeah.
Like, but he was the best person I've ever seen play hockey. And it wasn't even close.
Okay.
Like that was for me.
Yeah. No, I figured he'd be on your list.
Datsyuk is sick. He's amazing. Go watch highlights of Paul Datsyuk play hockey, and you will be like, "Oh my god!" Like because no one even now plays like him.
Yeah.
not even close. Like what he did with the puck on his stick, the handles, stealing from people. Like people now, Connor McDavid's amazing. These guys playing now are amazing, but they're more on the physical side of things, like how fast they are. But Datsuk was different.
What he didn't look possible.
No,
often.
No.
Yeah.
He was this 5'10", awkward, kind of stand up, Russian guy, and he just made people look stupid. Yeah. So go out there, watch Pavel Datsuk videos, and then comment, because if you haven't seen him, you don't know shit. Because Pavel Datsuk was freaking amazing. Oh, John, stop it. Pavel Datsuk, he's the best. Again, I'm a hockey guy. He's the best. And sorry, spoiler, Fedorov didn't make it. I love Sergei Fedorov. Sergei Fedorov is not good as Pavel Datsuk. Not even close. Fedorov had all the athletic attributes to do it, but Datsuk's a different animal.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
When did he retire? Well, when did he retire from the NHL? Because did he not?
I think he did like a couple years in like the KHL after he retired.
Yeah,
but
that's what I thought.
So he did like 1 or 2 years in the KHL. The Red Wings had drafted him, then he came in. His rookie year, there's a really great podcast used to there. So his first year was that Stanley Cup year in 2002. Okay. So the 2002 year, the fourth line for the Red Wings that year when they won the Cup was Henrik Zetterberg, Pavel Datsuk, and Luke Robitaille. Then they ended up moving Hull to that line. Brett Hull was like, we're going to call it 2 kids and a goat.
Yeah.
And he was like, I don't even, there's, again, you'll find on YouTube. Brett Hull was like, I'm going to stand at the top of the circle, and one of these 2 kids are getting the puck to me, and I'm going to shoot in the net. Like, he's like, that's it.
Third line.
Fourth
line.
Fourth
line.
Yeah. And Brett, and he goes, Brett Hull, again, really good. I watched it last night. He goes, I went with this kid, doesn't speak a lick of English. Like none, only Russian. And I would just say, I'm going to be here on the ice. And Pavel would nod. And he would get the puck there. He might deke 4 guys.
Yeah.
And the puck would be there, and I'd shoot it. And then we go, oh, Brett, you scored a goal. He's like, yeah, because that kid.
Half the team's on the ground.
They are. He's like, he might steal the puck from 2 guys and then get it to me.
Right.
Brett's like, between him and Zetterberg, I just stand at the top of the circle, wait for one of them to give me the puck. And when you look back at that 01-02 team for the Wings, Luke Robitaille, Brett Hull, Zetterberg, Datsuk, Yzerman, Lindstrom. Oh my God.
Monster.
I mean, at least 9 Hall of Famers on that team.
Just on that
at least on that team. At least on that team. But yeah, so Datsuk for me, I could have put him at 1. I put him at 3, but like for me, just one of my favorite Red Wings. One of my favorite Detroit athletes ever, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
My third would be, could have been 4 or 5, but I did put him at 3. I got to go Devin Hester. And that's my only bear on the list.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Only bear on the list. It was honestly between Devin and Brian Urlacher, who was great. I also loved like Peanut Tillman.
Yeah. I thought about Peanut Tillman.
Yeah.
Peanut Punch. I thought about that. Like
he was great.
Yeah.
He was awesome. Devin, though, I mean, just talk about light in a bottle. I mean, I still remember, I think I was randomly sitting at a B-Dubs. It was the Rams game. It's his rookie year. He takes 1 kick back. Then he takes another one back. You're like, what is even happening? I mean, what he did.
Yeah.
He redefined the game we're still watching today.
Yeah.
Just with kickoff rules and yeah, we won't get into that, but
please don't.
Maybe that'll be in the second hour. I mean,
yeah, can we please get rid of the kickoff rules, please? Like,
and then unfortunately going back to the Super Bowl. I mean, you talk about the greatest first 7 seconds of a Super Bowl.
Yeah,
and then the worst remaining.
Yeah.
Rain should have never been played outside in the rain.
No.
And then you just had Rex Grossman. But I mean, Devin Hester.
Yeah, Indiana boy Rex Grossman. Yeah. Bloomington South. Shout out Bloomington South.
Devin was it for me. And again, like there are so many greats for both of our tems.
Sure.
Like,
well,
all the way. Well,
there's a short list for Lions. There's not a huge list for Lions from my era. Like,
no. That I guess that's.
Oh, for our team.
Like
Lions
we're talking
like
all time. I mean, there's so many names.
Sure, so many.
I mean, obviously Walter. Period. Point player, greatest of all time. One of the greatest running backs of all time.
Yes,
we could debate that.
We definitely can. Yeah,
but I didn't grow up watching.
Right.
So, and I didn't grow up watching Curtis Enos. I didn't grow up watching Marty Booker. It's a pretty short list until you get to like the mid 2000s.
A-Train, Anthony Thomas.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
yes.
exactly. Yeah.
Said Benson, rest in peace.
Cedric,
But yeah, I mean, it's not there's not a long list.
No, if you're talking about Bears from 90 on, I mean, it's Devin Hester, it's Brian Urlacher, it's Jay Cutler.
I had to think about Smoking Jay.
No, I mean, yeah, like again, I was running through my mind. I'm like, well, that was good for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hard list, but Devin Hester, when you look at, was like, yeah, he was. The hard thing about Jay Cutler was he was okay. He was good. He was top 10's position on a year, right? Devin Hester, you can argue, was the best player at his position for a lot of years.
Mm-hmm.
And the only one besides that, Pete Tillman, Brian Urlacher, you could say those guys were also on the top of their position for the years they played, or close to it.
Yeah, sure.
Or close to it.
Yeah.
Brian Urlacher also played with like Ray Lewis.
Correct.
Right. Where you're like,
yes,
Ray's great. Brian's over here. Like,
Brian also didn't take his barbed wire tattoo all the way around because I think it would hurt the inside of his arm. So they lose a few points there, but
yeah. So those guys were like really good, but like Hester was the top of the position for years. We're like, don't kick to that guy.
Yeah, we'll like take a penalty, just kick it out of bounds.
Yes,
or
exactly.
we will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In today's rules, you're like, yeah, why would we not?
Absolutely.
Who cares? Kick it out of bounds every time.
Yeah. And he changed the way people thought about kicking field goals for crying out loud.
They did.
The Giants
he might take it back. He might take it back.
And then he like slow plays it and then takes it to the house. Yeah, I mean, it was special.
He was awesome. He was awesome.
Devin Hester, you are
not a good post-game interview guy.
Devin
Hester was not a
no.
He wasn't Peyton or Tom on the mic, but he was there.
Yeah,
and
he was present.
There's guys like, let them be good at their job. I think the same way about baseball, okay? And as a Tigers fan, we talked about Miguel Cabrera earlier, right? Don't like put a guy like if again, we're talking Devin Hester, so I'll put this over here. But Miguel Cabrera, they would put Miguel Cabrera on the mic all the time. English second language, and be like, tell us about the game today. And he'd be like, saying something, baseball is so good to me. And I'm like, interview the guy the right way with an interpreter.
Yeah.
So you can actually speak, because he's not dumb.
No.
He just wants to talk, but it's not his first language.
Yeah.
So can we just put an interpreter there to like have a real interview, or don't interview him?
Yeah.
Ing the manager in.
Sure.
Don't interview the guy. Why put the guy in the spot that doesn't speak English right there and be like, hey, tell me about the game? And he's like, we won the game.
Put a mic in Jim Leland's face. I'd listen to that all day long.
Yeah.
Okay.
They'll just smoke cigarettes and fucking talk about baseball. Jim Leland just chain smoking cigs.
I actually we're gonna hop from here to here.
I love it.
I watched the 2003. Was it the first World Baseball Classic? 2007. I don't know. I didn't remember that Leland was the manager and that was his final game coached.
Really?
Yeah. I did not remember that. That was his final game coached ever. It was his final time in the dugout.
That seems way too long ago.
Yeah.
I remember I saw an interview just like a year ago, and it was a former Tigers pitcher. He's talking about Jim Leland.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll find out there on YouTube. So Jim Leland, he said, we lost the game like 13-1 or whatever it was. And we're all sitting there in the locker room hanging out. We want to get out of there. And we're all kind of afraid of Jim.
Naturally.
Because he's terrifying. And he walked into the locker room. This is a Jim Leland story. You'll find it out there on the internet. So it's a Jim Leland story. He walked in the locker room and he said, hey, he slammed the door. You fuckers, I'm going to light this fucking cigar up. And if any of you are in here after I smoke this cigar, I'm going to have the Detroit Police Department show up and arrest you for impersonating a ball player. And they all went, what? And they're like, all terrified. He's like, well, light the cigar up. If you're in here after I finish the cigar, you're all arrested for impersonating a ball player because you're all fucking shit.
I'm showering at home tonight.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Stuff and I'm out.
And Jim went there and he closed it, slammed his door, and he went in, and like that was it. Jim Leland story.
That's amazing. I'm gonna have to look that up later.
It's a great story. And the guy tells he's like a relief pitcher for the Tigers back then. The Tigers they were okay. But yeah, amazing Jim Leland story. You're like,
that's great.
That's one of the guys who's like, I don't want to say ball players, but like, again, I saw a Bo Jackson story last night. Have you ever heard the beer Bo Jackson story? They stood on the God, what was it? Guy that played defensive end for the Rams.
Yeah.
Howie Long's kid.
Not Chris Long or Kyle Long? No, Kyle was O-line. Chris Long?
Chris Long's
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
Chris
yes,
Long's
yes.
podcast is on a podcast with Bo Jackson.
Okay.
And Bo, it's out there. I think it's released yesterday. Bo Jackson's talking about, I was in a slump. I was like, oh, for 12, my last 12. And I struck out. Went back in the locker room. And I went back in the locker room, and the only thing in the cooler locker room was beers. So he's like, I grabbed a Miller Lite, cracked it open, chugged it, came back, burped in my coach's face. He's like, I was in the hole and hit one like 450 to center. And then all the other guys in the dugout were like, let's go chug beers. Like, that was it. And that's literally an interview on YouTube right now with Bo Jackson. They're like, yeah, let's go drink beer in the locker room so we can all hit like Bo. It's like, that's not how things work. Like, Bo Jackson is a once in a lifetime athlete. Bo Jackson can go drink a beer and run a 4.2 40. Bo Jackson can hit a 450 home run to center. Bo Jackson can return a kick for a touchdown. Like, we're not like, some of us have to like stretch and like do things.
Bo was one of a kind, literally.
Yeah, Bo was one of one.
More. Yeah.
One of one.
Yeah. And now Nick Castellanos just gets all the shame and all the hate. But Bo Jackson was doing it 30 years ago.
Yeah, Nick didn't even drink that beer, allegedly.
Allegedly, yes.
Yeah. So if you look at it, apparently last year, Nick Castellanos for what was he, Red? What was it? No, Philly. Which, why can't you drink a beer in Philly? Well, he's in Miami at the time, but if you're a Phillies player, like, Philadelphia is the one team you should be able to play for and have a beer in the dugout.
Absolutely.
Because Philadelphia people are
encouraged.
Yeah, like they're the drums of the earth. Like it's there. Like, they embrace it.
Yes.
Yeah. Our players aren't drinking beers in the dugout.
Yeah, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
Trade him.
So Castellanos got pulled in like the 8th inning last year of a game.
Yeah.
And it was in Miami, where it's around where he's from.
Mm-hmm.
He had family in the stands. He's like, I got pulled out of the game. We're up like 5-1. He's like, I want to drink a beer. So I got a beer. And my teammates stopped me. I didn't drink the beer. And then after that, I got suspended for like weeks. And you're like, why? Like, who gives a shit?
It was a handwritten.
Yes.
You see the handwritten
No,
note?
it was 4 pages.
Yeah.
It was 4 pages.
Absolutely.
I'm also like, it wouldn't have been 4 pages if you didn't hit 259.
Agreed. I mean, you've had him and we've had him.
Yes.
I love
Nick.
dude.
I love Nick.
Absolutely.
I love Nick. I was like, if you hit 280, you don't have to write a note.
Yeah. It might not have stopped you from drinking that beer. Yeah.
If you're hitting 295, drink as many Bud Lights as you want. Like, who gives a shit? Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that it's out there. Again, he's a free agent. He'll probably get picked up tomorrow.
I don't.
Oh, did he get picked up today?
He did. He went somewhere out west. NL team out west, I think.
San Francisco, Colorado, or somewhere.
Yeah, probably the Dodgers.
He'll probably be a Dodger because money is not a real thing. And the Dodgers will just buy everybody. It's like, who cares? Like, yeah.
That's another subject. I don't know where I stand on the salary cap.
What
if you have
salary?
the money,
What,
spend it.
What,
like
salary cap? What salary cap? Doesn't exist.
No, I know. Like, I mean,
right.
Should there be? Should there not be? If you have the money, spend it.
I guess.
I guess I'm jealous. I don't know. Like, the Ricketts have the money and they just don't want to spend it. We'll put up a new video board and then lowball an outfielder.
Sure.
What we do.
The Tigers doing it right now. Like, we just signed a free agent. We're like, we're not gonna pay Skubal.
No,
And you're like, why?
Everybody was like, why? Because he won his arbitration case, right?
But he did. Oh, we'll get to that in a minute. Okay. That's a whole thing. What do you got? What do you got for Kale?
Oh, we have a few comments here. We have Jesus Fabian came on and said, I like the UFC when they would make Yoel Romero speak. He also said, I love Kyle.
The feeling's mutual.
We had Andrew White came on, was referencing earlier when he met Bowman. Said his daughter lived here and my family was out to dinner at Logan's Roadhouse on Illinois Road. And Scotty and his family was there. And I told my dad, that's Scotty Bowman. I waited till his family left and I walked up and asked for his autograph and I got it.
That's awesome.
That's a great story.
That's a great story. Yeah, I mean, salary cap, baseball, all of it, the Skubal thing, arbitration. Okay.
Yeah.
So the Tigers, I love the Detroit Tigers. And we'll get back to our top 5. So
Yeah,
I think we left it at 3. Like, so we're at 2 and 1.
Yes.
Okay.
Which for me,
Who cares?
Yeah.
The Tigers, I love them. But they were like, oh, we'll go to arbitration. Arbitration for MLB. They were like, oh, we're going to send lawyers to argue that Tarek Skubal is worth $19 million a year versus 32. I would have loved to hear that argument. Like, two-time Cy Young winner, best pitcher in baseball. No, he's really worth 19. Again, you're going up there against a firing range, but like, I would have loved. Again, those lawyers are making a ton of money. Like, imagine being a lawyer and they're like, oh, I'm getting to argue. I have to argue that water's not wet. Like, that's what they were doing. And they came out of it and like, oh, we lost. We have to pay him 32. And you're like, no fucking shit. Like, the best pitcher in baseball, we have to pay him now 32, not 19. The gap is like, what are you doing?
It's not a great look. It's not.
It's a terrible look.
Yeah, it's a terrible look. I mean, I can't assume that it does you well for negotiating in free agency.
No, he's done.
I mean,
no, he's done. He's done. This is
he's going to the
last
Dodgers,
year,
right?
Yeah,
confirmed. Yeah,
he'll be a Dodger, or Yankee. Yeah, he will be a Dodger, Yankee, or Red Sox in a few months. Yes, here. Hey, here on Copper Cane Cigar Chat, Tarek Skubal will be a Dodger in 8 months after the season. It's go for broke. The Tigers are going to go for broke. This is a one or done year for the Tigers with Skubal because they're not going to extend him. Yeah. They should. Like, just sell more fucking pizzas. What are we doing? Like, sell more hot and readies. What are we doing?
They're only $6, Joe. You gotta sell so many.
You know what? Cut 5 Red Wings. I don't care. Like,
wow, okay.
The Wings already made the playoffs anyways. We're not going to win the title. Just cut some guys. Sign Skubal. He's the best pitcher in baseball. Stop being dumb.
And he's got years ahead of him.
Yes.
Like 20.
He's 29.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. He's the best pitcher in baseball. Sign him. Get over it. Who cares? Like, sell more pizzas. Hot readies are now $7.99 versus $6.99, wherever they are. Like,
I'll even pay it.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it. If you're eating shitty pizza anyways, you'll pay $1 more. No.
The pizza tax.
Yeah, they're not a sponsor on our channel yet. Just pay it. Like, just pay it. Like, the Tigers and the Red Wings, like, be done with it. And that's the bad thing about a Detroit sports fan, right? Because the Tigers and Wings are owned by the same family, and Lions are here with the Ford family, right? And Pistons are out here. For every time a big decision with the Wings or the Tigers made, people, the fans are always like, ooh, well, can't sign Dylan Larkin if we don't sign Miggy, or can't sign this. It's like, wait, what? Like, well, at this point, I'm like, look, eyes are playing in the Wings, Larkin, everybody else. Like, I think they have a good team. Yeah. They're going to make the playoffs finally for the first time in like 8 years. Like, the Wings will be okay. But the Tigers have the potential to, like, be really, really good this year.
Yeah, absolutely.
And for a few years forward. So, if we got to, like, cut a couple guys and bring some guys from the Griffins up or whatever it is, like, the Griffins are also the best in the AHL, bar none.
Really?
Oh, the Griffins.
I don't follow that low.
They're like, well, let me tell you about the Griffins. I haven't checked. Please, somebody comment because I'm not going to look at my phone. John, give me the Griffins record right now because it's insane. Last I checked, they lost like 3 games. 38-7-2. 38-7-2.
Wow.
For the Griffins.
And where are they out of?
Grand Rapids.
Grand Rapids.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a playoff team in the West. The East is great.
Just call the whole team.
Yeah. If the Griffins were playing in the West right now in the NHL, they'd be the 7th seed. So get rid of some of those contracts, pay Skubal. Let's do what we're supposed to do. Like, don't let the guy be a Yankee or a Dodger just because we're Detroit. Like, don't let that happen.
Did you guys sign somebody this offseason already? Like,
we followed Valdez. No, we signed the player in Houston. Yeah,
the guy.
3 years, $130 million, which is like what we're trying to pay Skubal, but it's a 3-year deal versus a 10-year deal. So
yeah,
we'll
see how he gets along with your catching staff.
Yeah, I mean, he's a good lefty, so he'll be fine.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't intentionally throw at him.
throw. He said that was an accident.
Oh, it sure looked like it.
Yeah,
I believe him.
He said it was an accident. Yeah. Wires were crossed.
Yeah, they were.
Again, Kyle likes on baseball day. There's a lot of people watching right now that don't know ball.
This cigar is fantastic, by the way.
Yeah. Casa Fuente.
Casa Fuente.
Please buy Casa Fuente.
Yeah.
We could talk baseball and wires being crossed and signs and guys stealing second and hitting drums all day. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you have like an honorable mention that didn't make the list that you want?
Okay. All right. Before we get to our top two,
Yeah.
I'm gonna mention we talked about JV already.
Yes.
That didn't quite make it for me. Detroit sports fan. I mean, for me, the whole grind line, the Darren McCartys, the Chris Shapers of the world, like those are guys out there. Megatron for me
Yeah.
was like
Okay.
one of the best people I've ever seen play football. But again, played for a shorter period of time.
Yeah.
Was the best at his position when he played.
Point blank period.
You could just argue like that era, like Randy Moss, Calvin Johnson were the best people to play wide receiver. And Calvin was different. He was stiff arming like linebackers, everything else. Like he had double, triple cover him all the time. That's about where it's at for me. I mean, Pudge Rodriguez kind of brought the Tigers back. Great story, great player, but a few teams. But really, it was like, Megatron were the guys that I did make the list. What do you have?
I was going to say, I'll stay with you for 1 second because you teased you didn't have any Pistons, right?
So for me,
so who would be your top
in my era for Pistons?
Cade Cunningham.
I mean, Cade is
he's a stud,
dude. Oh my god, I watched the game last night against the Knicks. Like, win New York, dropped 42 last night.
Yeah,
Cade Cunningham's amazing. Yeah. That Pistons team will win the East this year. It's gonna be them. It's gonna be them in OKC. In the
they
finals.
Stay healthy. They should be.
They're fine. They were missing two guys last night and beat New York by 15 last night.
Wow.
In Madison Square Garden, the Pistons are really good, and they're hungry. And I thought about this last night. I want to text you. I think the weird thing about the NBA is like, it's almost a disadvantage if you're like a New York or a LA, because if you're in New York, okay, all the celebrities, all the people at your game, there's no off nights. When somebody comes into your place to play, they're like, oh, we're going to show up because we're in Madison Square Garden. If you're Sacramento or Houston or even Detroit, guys go in there, it's another away game, but guys show up for New York.
Yeah.
And they almost want to play like a home game. Like, I'm going to play in New York tonight.
Yeah. I mean, this goes back to even 90s and probably before, but I mean, I remember it. I mean, everybody, you get the best of the visiting team every night.
Yes.
Every single night because of MSG.
And we saw that last time with Detroit. Detroit went in there and were like, we're going to beat the shit out of them. And they did. They
Playoff preview. And
they did.
Y'all should be scared.
They're 3-0 against New York this year.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they are. They haven't lost New York this year. And they were great. And Cade is an all-star.
Yeah.
He is a top 5 guy in the NBA. Now, from my era of watching the Pistons and win titles, you got Rip Hamilton, you got Rasheed, you got Ben, you got Tayshaun Prince, you got Chauncey Billups. Like, all 5 of them are awesome.
Darko.
Stop.
Sorry.
Not Darko. We could have had Carmelo with that pick. Thank you. We could have had Carmelo Anthony instead of Darko. But those guys were all great. They won a title. They were awesome. I didn't put a piss on there for my era because they got one title. They'd be the Lakers team. They're really, really good.
Yeah.
But the guys at the top of my list won multiple titles.
Yeah. You have that luxury.
Well, sort of.
Sort of.
It's not a big luxury, but yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We got the winged wheel.
You got the wings.
We got the winged wheel.
I've got Let's remove the Bulls, and we've got one title.
We got that,
and it was our first in 108 years.
So what's your number 2?
Number 2, I would say, is why he embodies why I love the sport of baseball, and that's Sammy Sosa. Period. I don't care what he did or didn't do in the 90s, but no, I mean, I love Sammy. The pop and the hop, the way he loved the bleacher creatures and right. And he was there for a long time. He didn't start his career there. He started his stardom there. And then, I mean, it was great even watching him go to Texas and hit his 600th. And yes, I mean, Sammy was it for me. I mean, I know I shared with you earlier, but I mean, 1998, breaking Maris's record, chasing Maris's record. I was a Illinois kid living in the heart of Missouri. Every single one of my friends were Cardinals fans. Nobody cared about the Royals at that point. Every single one of my friends loved the Cardinals, so I loved being that Cubs fan in enemy territory. And we were close to St. Louis, so there was nothing better. We didn't have the ESPN alerts on our phone. No. We didn't have yeah, I mean, I would literally get, as the season progressed. I mean, I remember we got the USA Today, and I would always usually they'd put it in the top right or left hand corner, the McGuire Sosa home run tracker, and that's, I mean, I was 12 years old.
No, again, that year, for a lot of those years, the Tigers were terrible. But that summer was so fun, even as a neutral.
Unbelievable.
Like the newspaper, the coverage, they would cut in on ESPN and other stuff, and they're like, "Oh, McGuire's up. Oh, Sosa's up. Whatever." And you would see home runs or at bats that summer. That summer made me love baseball as a Tigers fan. Like that summer was so fun, and Sosa, McGuire, all that stuff. It was insane to watch it.
Well, even like the camaraderie they had, because I mean, the teams hated each other. And we are bitter rivals, but like the whole the stomach punches and everything was great. I mean that, and we were talking 4 years removed from a strike season, which honestly I was very, very young at that point, so I don't remember like the gravity of that. But yeah, baseball needed 1998.
They did.
The long gone summer.
It was. And even thinking back, imagine if that season happened now and you're like, how can I watch these games? Like, oh, well, if you have the Bally Sports subscription on this and you have this subscription, like it's actually in a weird way, it's easier and harder to watch sports now than it ever has been.
Yeah.
If I ask a guy off the street, like, how do you watch your Cardinals games? He's like, not locally. I have to subscribe to Bally and then ESPN and then this to this. And then
I got it on my iPad.
On the iPad, but
from a different IP.
But if they're on the road, I can't. So I have to log in through India to watch my games. Like it's so baseball gear shit together because they just announced the Red Wings and the Tigers are gonna have a new agreement for next year, but they haven't announced what it looks like yet. They haven't. It's like, oh, we have a new agreement. We have a new agreement. Great. How do I watch the games? You know, we'll figure it out. You're like, but where? YouTube TV, Paramount, Peacock, like ESPN? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, it has gotten a little out of control. And then the Bally thing just threw a curveball, a wrench in everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Back then, it was almost nicer to like not have access. You're like,
am I watching the Cubs or the Braves?
Right. That's it. Like my grandfather, who moved from Italy, he would listen to the Tigers on WJR on his radio, but he became a Braves and a Cubs fan because he'd watch them every day.
Yeah.
So, guy from Italy was like, I'm a Cubs fan. I'm a Braves fan because I have them on TBS and WGM, and I'll smoke cigarettes in the back porch and drink wine and listen to the Tigers game on WJR 760, wherever it was. And I was like, okay. And like, that was his access. And that was before, Sunday Ticket and MLB package, everything else. And he became a Cubs and Braves fan because that's what he could watch.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only reason. I mean, it was great. I wasn't, like I said, when I moved to Missouri, I couldn't watch really anything else. We didn't have all the cable packages. But you could get Cubs games in the afternoon and you get Braves games most of the time at night. So
before that, you're watching what was the clown that did the
Bozo, man? Bozo Buckets.
Bozo Buckets, yeah. Like Joey, I'm watching the Bozo, and then I go watch Sammy Sosa hit some home runs. Like that was my childhood. Yeah,
I'm very ashamed to say my 6th birthday was Bozo themed. Shout out my mom for making a Bozo Buckets game. I've got it still on video camera. We can watch it sometime. Yeah. I mean, I got pretty dialed in on all 5 buckets.
Okay.
I really did at a very young age. Just hustling all the neighbor kids, like coming playing quarter games. It was great. I mean, I've heard so many stories about the Braves and the Cubs.
My best friend as a kid was on that show. Literally, it was like 4th, 5th grade and missed the first bucket.
What?
Like the one you drop in.
Drop it in.
Oh, come on. He's bounced out. Come on, dude.
Hit the edge. Like, what the?
That's when you move. Hey, mom, dad, we got moved to Arkansas now. Change names. Witness protection program. We can't live here anymore. You're done. You're out of the will. You missed the first bucket on the Bozo game.
Yep, dad disowned him.
What's out there from the audience, Kale? What do you have there?
We had Logan Nussbaum came on and said, forgot about the home run tracker on the newspaper. Spot on.
Shout out, Logan. By the way, when we were talking Casas earlier, the Casa Cubas, That's a guy that
he loves
is,
the divine
yes,
inspiration.
He,
Yes,
he is
does,
in the
yeah.
know. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm also I still have a lot of old papers from titles
Yeah.
in the Bulls era, and yeah, I still have some of those old ones. And
I mean, the
the home run tracker.
best sports documentary in our era was the Last Dance on Netflix. I mean, that was Bulls fan or anything else. Like the Last Dance doc was like, again, was so good.
I'm sure it's not a surprise to you. You can ask my wife. I cried, like watching it the second time. Like I think I watched it on my own first. But yeah, I mean that was my childhood. And I mean, okay, spoiler. I think we know where number one's going to be for me. Okay, so
I said to friends earlier. I said I think Michael Jordan will be in Kyle's top 5.
Yeah. That was probably a lot.
Probably there. Yeah.
Yeah, and also, but on the flip side of that, as a negative, I'm also a little bit of a memorabilia whore, little bit of a memorabilia junkie.
Yeah.
That didn't help the collector who wanted to acquire Bull stuff because it just went through the roof. Between the COVID itself, obviously, right? People were just got sports memorabilia cards blew up, but that documentary sent Jordan rookies through the roof, sent Jordan autos through the roof.
Well, even other guys. Pippen, Kukoc, Kerr, all those guys. Yeah, all the cards,
Yeah, no, it was last
all
was
of them.
Fantastic.
Yeah. It is one of the better sports documentaries I've ever watched. It really was. It was so well done. It was so good. They did such a good job with it. Again, like that era, you miss a lot of stuff. You go, oh yeah, like there was years where they had to like hold their own. They weren't always the best team.
Yeah.
They come through those Pistons teams and everybody else, and then like there was that stand where like it's hard because like there was a lot of great NBA players that never got a ring because of MJ.
Mm-hmm.
And we joke about it all the time. But people are like, dude, these guys were so good. But that MJ era, it was like, sorry about you. Karl Malone.
Yeah, I mean,
like we met Karl Malone a few years ago at the trade show.
Yeah.
And one of the best NBA players of all time. And you're like, yeah, you just played basketball at the wrong time.
Yeah. I mean, Carl, even
Charles Barkley.
Bark. Yeah. Pat Ewing.
Yes.
Reggie.
Yes.
I mean, because the Pacers. I mean, obviously being here in Indiana, like not an anti-Pacer guy, and those 90s teams were great. Really, really good.
Really good.
Great might be a stretch, but really, really good.
But the Michael Jordan team was like, sorry about you.
Had it in a chokehold.
Yeah, sorry, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, wrong time.
Good old days.
Yeah, good old days. Good old days. So what is your number 2?
Sammy.
Sammy. Sorry, you're number 2, Sammy. Sorry,
Yep.
you're number 2, Sammy. My number 2, again, controversial for a bit. My number 2 is Barry.
That's great.
Barry Sanders. So Barry Sanders for me is, I grew up watching Barry Sanders, posters on the walls. I argue Barry Sanders is the best football player I've ever seen play football. What he did for the running back position. You could argue that for an athlete side of things, Bo Jackson is the closest thing we've ever seen to Barry for a short term. But Barry, college to pro, was stupid. Like Barry Sanders with no O-line, like the worst O-line in football.
Yeah.
I remember getting in fights with kids at recess. Some dumb kid would come up with like a Cowboys jacket on, like Emmitt Smith's better than Barry Sanders. I'd be like, bro, like go to hit him because like Emmitt Smith has the best O-line in football. Barry Sanders is breaking 3 tackles before he gets to the line of scrimmage. Like Barry's out there with a bunch of gas station attendants playing a line for him. Like that's Barry. The lines were so bad. That's why also he retired early.
Yeah.
A la like Calvin Johnson. The reason Calvin was like, I'm out. He's like, this franchise not doing anything.
Yeah.
So Barry was, and I remember as a fan, like when he retired, we all thought for years he was gonna come back for a bunch of years. We're like, what if Barry comes back? And we're like, dude, he's 40. We're like, what if he comes back for another one?
Still
like,
got some miles on them tires.
Yeah, he got some miles. Yeah, but he never did. And he was the guy that, I mean, you know, the old Pontiac Silverdome where they play with like just like sneakers.
Yeah.
That ain't an awful turf. Awful turf. And he would make people look dumb. He was so good. Barry Sanders to me is the best running back in the history of football. And there's arguments. There's Sweetness. There's Jim Brown. There's other guys. But for me, if you want,
there's no debating.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even argue with you.
Barry is, for me, again, I debate between 2 and 1. I put him at 2 just because he didn't have the titles, but he is. And one thing I'll say about Barry is he's still at Lions games. He's there with the team, talking to guys. He's still doing interviews. He's a part of the franchise.
Mm-hmm.
And that's also good about Calvin Johnson. Calvin just came back during the Dan Campbell era to be part of the team. He didn't like the other guys.
Yep.
Good for him. But Calvin and Barry are back and a part of Detroit sports, which is what we need because they are legends.
I totally agree. I feel the same way. Similarly on the Sammy side, like we banished him for 20 years and just came back this year, and I freaking love it because that's you need the guys like Calvin.
Bring him back,
and it's great for the fan base. It's great. Honestly, it's great for the young players. It's great. It's great for everything. Yeah. I mean, I've watched a lot of. I didn't watch Lions games honestly live. So
maybe once a year on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. If
because you had to,
or because it was on TV.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, there's over the years I've watched a lot of his stuff, and he's in that elusiveness of a Bo, where Bo had a little bit more
physicality,
smash you,
yeah,
right?
physicality, for sure.
But he also did things kind of like Datsuk, like he made it through holes or would leap around people that it just shouldn't happen.
They never should. I think one of the
work.
best quotes I saw a couple years ago, it was like on Barry Sanders' interview, and it was a linebacker from, I think it was like the Buccaneers. Fun fact, the Buccaneers used to be in our division back in the day. Remember that? The Old North?
Yeah.
Where it was like the Bucks, Lions, Vikings, whatever.
Yeah.
And the guy said, my coach told me, if I got juked out by Barry Sanders, just stand there because he'll probably be back.
That's so good.
And it was true because it was like if you get shook by Barry, just don't leave because he'll probably come back that way anyways because he'll probably make 3 more tackles and come back that way. Like that was Barry Sanders. He was insane.
Definitely a guy that you wish had been able to play a few more years and have a team around him for sure.
Yeah, anybody with him,
anybody at all,
anybody at all. Scott Mitchell, Herman Moore, those are the guys.
Yeah.
Good players.
Yeah.
But not elite. And that was in the 90s era of like the Niners and the Cowboys were so good to where, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
And like the Lions were just like a good team. Kit, what's out there?
Well, we had your sister come on and said, I can't believe Megatron didn't make your list for all the reasons you said. Lion for life, one of our few shining lights for years.
I will tell you why. I'll skip his one and go to mine. My number 1 is Steve Yzerman. Stevie Y. So Yzerman gets drafted in the 80s. They were called the Dead Wings. Okay. They were the Dead Wings at the time. Steve Yzerman gets drafted to a bad hockey franchise. And he was at that time an elite point player. 140 point, 160 point guy. Assist goals, right? Putting up points on a bad team. It's like a guy in the NBA right now just putting up like 30 because he can, but they're losing games, right?
Yeah.
That was Yzerman, right? One of the best players in hockey. Scotty Bowman comes in. And he goes, hey, you're the best player on this team. You got to play two-way hockey. We're going to have these European guys in. We're going to play good hockey. You got to play two ways. Yzerman goes from 140, 160 points a year to like 90 or 100 on top line, spreads it out. Get Fedorov, Larionov, McCarty, Draper, Shanahan, these guys, and that team becomes a Stanley Cup team.
Mm-hmm.
So Yzerman took that back seat to go, I'm a team guy. And he played his entire career in Detroit. Stevie Y, the captain, played a fucking playoff with a broken foot. Like, he is a Detroit legend. Now he's a GM of the team, but like, do that. A lot of guys can't do that. Go, hey, coach, you know what? You're right. I'm going to come back and go, hey, you know what? I don't need to score 50 goals a year. I'm going to score 30 or 20 or whatever. I'm going to be your top line center, but I'm going to play defense. I'm going to do the grindy shit. I'm going to block shots. I'm going to do the hockey stuff you need to do. And Steve Yzerman did that. And Steve Yzerman was also on the Canada team and all that stuff. But Steve Yzerman, to me, is the best Detroit athlete of my time because he took the back seat and said, yeah, I wanted a title. I want to win Stanley Cups. I'm going to listen to you, Scotty Bowman. I'm going to do that. So for me, Stevie Y is the best athlete in my era because he said, yeah, I got it.
And he could have said no, right?
Yes.
He could have been selfish.
Yeah.
And there would have been teams lining up.
Yes.
With probably, and I don't even know, but maybe more money.
Well, yeah, for sure.
And definitely more personal accolades. But yeah, I didn't know where he'd be on your list. I knew, at least from the history and the chats we've had, I figured he would be in the top five, but I didn't know where. Yeah.
No, Stevie Y for me, like Datsuk is a better hockey player. And people that watch clips, like Datsuk is the best hockey player I've seen. Stevie Y for longevity is the guy. And he's Mr. Detroit and he's it. Like he just is. Like he embodied Detroit in a weird way. As like, even a Canadian, he embodied it and was like, I'm gonna take a back seat to myself and embrace the team. And he did that. And I think a lot of Chicago athletes. That's the Taze. He was almost like the Taze thing. Like Taze was like, hey, I'll win faceoffs and be a penalty killer.
Yeah.
Zetterberg was that way. Zetterberg was like, I'll just shut down Sid and be a penalty kill guy. And let's win a cup.
Yeah.
And the cup they won in 2012, Henrik Zetterberg, again, no one's going to watch this. Like, if you go back, the 2012 Stanley Cup finals, the 7-game series between the Red Wings and the Pittsburgh Penguins was amazing. Malkin, Crosby, Datsuk, Zetterberg, Lindstrom, all these guys, right? And Zetterberg's job was to shut down Sidney Crosby in his prime, and he did. And he was tremendous. Like, didn't score a lot, didn't do a lot, but he was the first line center to neutralize prime Sidney Crosby. And what can you say about that? It's like a shutdown corner in football. And that's what he did on the ice. And you're like, Henrik Zetterberg, what he did that year was like tremendous to me. Like he was unbelievable.
Doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but does get you titles.
Oh, yeah. You got him a couple.
Yeah.
So who's your number one?
Oh, drum. Yeah, I mean it's MJ, right? I mean it's Michael Jordan. I'm self-proclaimed. Yeah, I mean I'm the biggest MJ fan I know. I'm not going to go out and say ever, but I'm the biggest MJ fan, biggest MJ defender, biggest. Yeah, I mean I'm MJ to the core, but that was being a kid growing up north of Chicago, having my dad
the GOAT.
raised in the a kid of the 90s, right? I mean, born in the 80s, but I mean, you're watching the greatest basketball player come of age and then put a chokehold on the NBA for would have been 8 years.
Yeah.
Had he not tried his hand at baseball. But David Stern needed him to pay a penalty.
Sure.
For his
gambling. That's funny.
So
that's funny that comes out now, right? They're like, oh, he played baseball. And you're like, yeah, he gambled.
Yeah. He served
he served a baseball suspension for gambling.
Yeah. He was so talented. He just went and played another sport for a year.
Because he wanted to.
Yeah.
Now with the era of like, hey, this segment's brought to you by DraftKings. You're like, oh, MJ literally had to take like years off basketball because he gambled on sports.
He liked his Atlantic City trips, and he liked
Have you ever heard the old like Brett Hull MJ story?
Not that I'm aware of. No.
Really? Okay, so Brett Hull told us, you can find on YouTube. So Brett Hull, great hockey player. There. He was playing MJ loves golf. Okay. So Brett Hull's playing golf with MJ in their run. It's like mid-90s, right? And they're out there playing golf for an hour, and they show up, they're playing golf. They're playing 18 holes. And he's like, MJ's just drinking beer after beer after beer. And we got a lot of money on 18 holes. And we get through the 18 holes, and MJ wins on the golf. A couple grand, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And I went, okay, let's play another 18. MJ's like, sure. Play another 18 holes. They drink a lot more beers. They play another 18 holes. They're golfing all day. They get to like the 15th hole of the next 18. And Brett Hull goes, dude, I'm going to put like $5,000 on the Suns tonight because you're like 12 beers deep. There's no way you can play basketball tonight. You got to play the Suns tonight at home. And MJ goes, sure, take it. Take it. Brett Hull goes, yep. So I took that bet. MJ went out, dropped 52, 10 and 10 that night of the Suns. Like 12 beers deep after playing 36 holes of golf, just as an FU to Brett Hull.
Well, that's how competitive he was, right?
He was.
I mean, going back to the last dance.
No, he was.
This dude was taking quarters from
staff. From staff.
Okay. We're shooting quarters in the back. Like, yeah, no, I mean, that's what he did. The most. Yeah. But that's also part of it for me too. I mean, I think about it even in my day-to-day with work or just, I don't know, like just have that fierce competitive spirit that is, it's infectious, but it
is. I could never be that guy. Like that guy's like, I'm like, dude, have a couple beers, we'll play golf, I'll go take a nap. He's like, yeah,
hey, Phil, I'm gonna take the night off.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, bet me. Yeah, I'm gonna hang 50. I'm gonna hang 50 tonight. Yeah, on the Suns. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, MJ was different. Go out there, Kale.
We have Jesus Fabian come on again and said, anybody still use the MJ cologne? I do. Shit's fire.
I have not. Do you use MJ cologne?
Do I use it or do I own it?
Do you own it?
I do. I do.
He says he still uses it.
Okay. Well, next time I see you, I'm gonna have to see what that smells like. Yeah. I'm completely nerded out on MJ.
Awesome.
There's a local store here that the guy, if he just has the most obscure stuff, like an old lunchbox or posters that used to come in Wheaties boxes, not the Wheaties boxes themselves, but like he'll just sit them to the side, wait for me to show up. He's like, hey, I got this random Michael Jordan, literally valueless crap. What do you want? I'm like, absolutely, every time. My wife loves it. Yeah, I just have totes of MJ stuff everywhere.
I love it.
Yeah.
So let's recap. So you're 5 through 1. Give me your 5.
5 through 1 would be Anthony Rizzo.
Yep.
And then we had wow, I know who's on there, but 2 or 3 or 4.
Keener?
No. 3 was Hester. 4 was
it Keener?
I'm gonna cheat. No, Keener was an honorable mention.
Oh, okay.
D Rose. Sorry.
Oh, D Rose.
Yeah.
So 5. So again, 5 is
Riz.
Yep.
Derrick Rose.
Yep.
3 was Devin Hester. 2, Slam and Sammy Sosa. Number 1, Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
That's a good list.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple homer ones. Like other guys that I had in my mind. Like I figured there's gonna be some people in the chat like scold me for not having Rhino. I didn't watch a lot of Cubs baseball.
Enough. He wasn't enough there. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, not enough there. Yeah.
On my Cubs Mount Rushmore, but not my personal.
No good for me. I had texts and they're like, Gordie Howe. I'm like,
yeah.
I wasn't like what? Like Gordie? Yeah, sure. Alex DeVecchio. the come on, yeah. Red Wings like legends. I'm like, yeah, I got it. Like Joe Louis, boxer. I'm like, yeah, I wasn't alive yet. Like, got it. Like, it's not me. Like what I watched was these guys. Again, Matt Stafford popped up, which I was like close on, but he's still playing. I love Stafford. I love what Matt Stafford did for the Lions. He was the #1 pick. He held the Triumphs back for a lot of years, but if I'm taking titles and longevity into consideration, I got multiple guys on the wings where I'm like, it's not even close.
Yeah.
Not even close.
No. And I mean, a little bit of not an anomaly and not an unfair advantage, but I mean, the wings are crazy historic and have been uber talented.
Again, just like the
lifetime.
Hawks, original 6 team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. And I mean, we had a great run there. It wasn't, the Hawks just weren't huge for me until the last like 15 years or so.
Right.
So, I mean, going back to like childhood memories, like special moments.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
What do you got? What other Cal?
Yeah, Jason Miller came on and said MJ is definitely the GOAT.
Thank you.
We also had Logan Newsbaum come back on and said Rhino over Rizzo.
Yeah, Logan. I mean, we'll chat about this another time offline, but I don't disagree. Like, and I mean, he fought a long battle and succumbed to it. Rhino is amazing, and I mean, I've seen I watched him play a little bit, but I didn't watch him a lot. I definitely didn't see him in his prime.
Sure. Sure.
And I do remember watching him play games in like 94, 95, 96, but it just wasn't, the Cubs weren't crazy good at that time.
The Tigers are bad. I had people comment, they're like, Cecil Fielder. I'm like, yeah. I was a big Cecil fan in the 90s. We were terrible.
Yeah.
Like, just because he went 280 and hit 30 and 100, like, great.
Yeah.
Like, great. Thanks, Cecil.
Have a lot of local
Like,
restaurants in business.
I'm not going to put Prince Fielder on it. Like,
yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Like, Miggy, the only thing I'll say about the Tigers, right? You got Miggy, you got JV in my era. Like,
yeah.
And you have a few other guys like Pudge, Scherzer, whatever. But like, Miggy and JV are both first ballot Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
First ballot.
I agree.
First ballot. Like,
yeah.
they both won MVPs. JV won the MVP as a pitcher.
Yeah.
Which is insane. Insane. And he's going to pitch for the Tigers this year.
I actually hope he has if he has a great year, I love that for him. I hope he has a good year. I hope he doesn't have a repeat of last year.
Well, wait, do you know what he did from July on last year?
No.
He had 2-2.
Really?
He had 2-2 for San Francisco last year. From July on.
So he started
in 14
rough,
starts.
Right?
He
or
started
was it
rough.
Just a rough win-loss.
He started rough. He had like a 5 ERA for the first half of the year. He finished his last like 14 starts like 2.2.
No, I guess I didn't realize that.
At 42 years old.
Yeah.
Like, if I get half of that as my 5 starter for the Tigers,
absolutely.
Oh my God. Like, if he comes out there and throws 6 innings, 3 earned, 8 strikeouts, I'm like,
you get a quality start out of him 60+% of the time.
Easy.
Amazing.
I would be like, if you give me 4 innings, 4 earned, like, we get to the bullpen, like, great. You're 43 years old. He's the only Tiger on the roster that's older than me. Older than both of us. That's insane to say about sports. Like, he's a guy playing baseball at a high level that's older than both of us.
That is
like, give
pretty wild.
Give me Justin Verlander.
Yeah.
And
I was thrilled to see him go back. And that's just a great story, but he's still
my dad was like, he eats Taco Bell and he's got a smoke show wife.
He did all right for himself.
Bring him back. Kate Upton and Taco Bell. Let's go. Like, no, I'm excited about the year. If he's our 4 or 5 with Casey, so our rotation right now is Skubal, Almdez from Houston, and then you got Flaherty, Casey Mize into JV as your 5.
Yeah,
like that's a roto. Like that's a
No, I mean, you guys have realistically controlled the Central, and we haven't played a game.
Should be. I mean, people are like, Cleveland, okay.
Yeah. I don't know what they've done rotation wise.
Not really.
But
they should win the Central. They should.
Yeah.
And the bats are young. Team is young across the board. The outfield's young. They should be right there.
Yeah.
But it's all not starting roto. I mean, you think like when you go to the playoffs, you're like Skubal and Almdez is going to give you probably 2 wins in a playoff situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
probably.
I mean, I that's a solid. That's the best number. Well, one of the best number 1.
Yes, Skubal's the best number 1.
Yeah,
hands down.
Yeah, and a really good, a great number 2.
Yeah,
yeah.
And if JV is eating enough Taco Bell, he'd be your number 3. Like he might be there. He might be there. I would love it, dude. If my nephew texted me a few weeks ago, he's like, dude, like I want to go back to Detroit for like JV's like first home start.
Yeah.
Back.
Well, that's funny because I was thinking you guys, not that you need to sell tickets, but you guys are selling tickets as of, I mean, on a fifth starter day.
Yes.
You're selling a lot of tickets. I mean, a couple of years ago, I went the day before I was able to buy pretty good seats when Ohtani came to town. It was his last year with Los Angeles. Well, yeah, the Angels.
Yeah.
And I'm like, son, you want to go? Let's just go see Ohtani. Like, let's just see greatness. Let's see what it's about. And we bought tickets the day before, and the stadium was half full, and Ohtani was starting. And you guys were relatively good that year, I think.
Yeah, they're okay. They're a playoff team.
So
bridge team.
Yeah. So yeah, you're gonna sell a ton of tickets on those random.
No, it'll be like, hey, do you want to see JV throw ball on a random Thursday?
Yeah,
sure. Like, why not?
Yep.
Go up to Comerica, which Comerica is a great ballpark.
I genuinely love it.
It's a great ballpark.
It's
And
phenomenal.
it's right there in downtown Detroit. Great restaurants, great bars around it.
Mm.
Go to Comerica. Go to, I still call it Tiger Stadium, but it's Comerica Ballpark, which they're about to be sold. So it's like fifth, third ballpark probably in about a year. Whatever.
Yeah.
But Comerica Ballpark right now. Go there, watch a game. And we're going to do a question from the audience. And I'll tell you more about Comerica Ballpark. What do you got there, Kale?
We had Mike Trogdon came on and said, absolutely not. AL Central runs through Cleveland.
Oh.
We also had Jesus come on and say, I still wear the MJ tidy whities. How about you, Kyle?
That's a big nope for me, I guess. I am pretty loyal to Haynes though because of Jordan.
Really?
So does that count? I mean,
No
Sure.
tidy whities?
Sure.
no.
Cal's a big Haynes guy.
No, I can't do that. I can't do that either.
No. Back in the day, so Comerica Park, when they first opened, they got rid of it. So Comerica Park used to have a cigar bar.
I remember you telling me about
in
this.
Comerica Park. It was awesome. You go there for a Tigers game, have a cigar, hang out, whatever. Now it's like the Tiger Club. They got rid of the cigar part of it, but there's a really good. They're going to launch it this year. A whole new season ticket thing for people this year.
Okay.
So it'll be better. Again, I just want to have a cigar and hang out at a game. That's the pinnacle. And there's not many pro sports places you have a cigar and hang out.
No.
I think last I heard, and Aaron, the guys with the Jojo might comment, but I think at this point, it's just the Tampa Bay Lightning games. Tampa Bay Lightning, I think, is like the last place you can go to, have a cigar in the arena or the stadium and hang out.
That's awesome. I honestly didn't
Which
know that at
I'm
all.
like, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's great. No, I remember when we were together back in the day, you were telling me about this. I'm like, yeah, that's amazing. I did. I got to hang out in a Little Caesar suite earlier this year for a random Tigers Mets game.
Yeah.
Wow, the decor was very Caesarsy. It was very everywhere. It was just very very Little Caesars in every inch of that suite. But
Yeah.
I genuinely love Comerica Park though. I've probably only crossed off a third, maybe 15 stadiums, but Comerica's up there. It's great.
Yeah.
It is a really and like you stated, you got Hockey Town right
Yep.
nearby. You got Shelly's place, right?
Yeah. Well, it's not there anymore.
Oh, really?
It's a new I forget what it's called now. Rick would know.
Recent?
Yeah, they sold it a few years ago. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's the same place,
Yeah.
just named
Just
something else.
different
Yeah.
name. Yeah, the whole area around there's fantastic.
It is. And Kale, what do you got?
We have Jason Miller came on again and said, hey guys, sorry I was a little late to the podcast tonight. What's going on this weekend at Copper?
This week in Copper. So again, tonight we do have the 5 packs of the Casa Fuentes, which we're finishing smoking right now. Those are real. We have 2 boxes left on the website at this point. I haven't checked my phone, but then we have 2 left. Copper this weekend. If you want to come hang out, I don't know. Sunday morning, I will say this. We do open up early at St. Joe and West Jeff. We have the 8 a.m. game on Sunday. Do we open up at 8 a.m. on Sundays? Or is
Regularly?
it 10? Do we?
10.
Is it 10 on Sundays?
10 to 8, yeah.
We're not open. My dad just told me this an hour ago. The gold medal game.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the gold medal game is going to be at 8.
That'll be live at 8.
Yeah. That sucks. What's that? Okay. So we're not going to open early, but come for the post celebration for the U.S. medal game. That's a bummer.
Yeah.
So they're doing the bronze game later, 2. The gold medal game is going to be 8 a.m.
I've honestly struggled with Olympics this year, just with the time difference.
It's a lot of curling.
Every day.
It's
Every time I turn it on.
When you turn it on, it's curling. It's all
wild.
curling. I love curling, but it's all curling.
Yeah.
So we watched the game today. The U.S. beat Slovakia. I think it was 6-2. The final might have been after that.
I actually hadn't even seen that.
They killed the shit out of Slovakia. And Canada won the last minute 3-2. But Canada USA will be the gold medal game on Sunday. They're gonna start at 8 a.m. our time.
Yeah, it's tough. I guess it's better than the middle of the night. I don't know where the
It's
honestly,
in
I don't
Italy,
even know the
Italy.
time difference. Yeah,
It's in
yeah.
Italy, so it's just 6 hours. It's like
It's only
watching
6 hours. Okay.
It's like watching European soccer. Which
Yeah,
I'm,
yeah,
I'm,
I
I'm
do
very,
so
I'm,
much
I'm,
of that,
I'm,
so.
I'm very used to. Yeah. I'm like, oh, 6 hours. Yeah, we got it. Yeah. But yeah, the 8 a.m. Like, why? Put
Yeah.
the thing in later for us because I want to watch the game with people.
Yeah,
Like, it's a
you're
gold
talking
medal
about a
game.
5 a.m. West Coast start.
Yes.
That's tough. That's
Yes.
really tough.
Also, caveat for the Olympics: if you fight in Olympic hockey, you're ejected from the game.
Ejected.
Ejected. You're out of the game.
Anything for the next game?
Well, it's a gold medal game.
Oh well, fair. Yes.
But like, so U.S. and Canada hate each other, and the guys do
Yes.
brawl a bit.
Yeah,
So if you fight, you're just done.
you're just done.
Now that being said, if we have a fourth line guy want to fight Connor McDavid, I'm like,
Yeah,
grab him,
yeah.
take him out of the game. Yeah, if you fight in the Olympics, you're just done.
Did anyone get ejected throughout any of the games?
Early games, like early games of the group stage, guys did, but just for the game. So
They
like,
were just making their name for themselves.
let's say you're up 5-1, you're Canada, and you're like, oh yeah, I'll scrap with the guy. Who
Yeah.
cares? Like, I'm out for the rest of this game. I'll be there for the next
Gonna
one.
have 2 more shifts anyway.
It doesn't
or
matter.
something.
It doesn't matter.
Did he take off his skate like Gilmore
Try to
style?
stab
and-
somebody? Yeah, probably not. But for the U.S., yeah. Kale, what do we got?
We have Logan. Newspawn came on and said the bronze game is tomorrow, Saturday.
Oh,
We also have Jason Miller said, what? Fighting is hockey.
I agree with that. So we'll look at the bronze game. I know the gold medal game is 8 a.m. on 8:10 or whatever on Sunday. I think fighting is hockey. And that's what's hard because, like, there are moments that pop up in hockey where you have to fight somebody.
yeah. I
You have to.
distinctly remember the Hawks had a guy named John Scott who was on the team to fight. He would sometimes register 2 to 3 minutes a game, if that.
Yeah.
And you've talked about look it up on YouTube. I don't know. It's timed up to Thunderstruck. It's great. I don't remember who it was, but it was definitely against the Kings, and he just separated this dude's face.
Right.
And he was 6'7".
right.
like-
Everybody had goons
John
on those
Scott.
teams before that. But, like, if you have a game and you have Connor McDavid or Austin Matthews, these all-stars that score for you, and in hockey, if somebody wants to take a cheap shot at them,
Mhm.
there's always usually a guy on the ice that says, no,
You're not gonna do that.
don't do that. Don't do that.
Even if he's not on the ice, he's going to be
Yes.
on the ice.
Yes, he will.
And
Yeah.
you're not gonna.
And
do
that's
that
a
again.
reason to not hurt the all-star.
Yeah.
And hockey works that way. So to take fighting out of the Olympics hurts hockey because you go, hey, like, we can't protect our all-stars
Yeah.
the way we should. Like, hey, don't take your your extremities or take whatever with your
Yeah.
guy. Don't do that to my guy.
Yeah.
Don't fight my guy because if you do, you have to answer this guy.
Yeah.
And that's what hurts hockey for the Olympics. Again, I'm
It's gotta
not
be players union driven though, right? Like, I mean, they don't want some because is everybody again? I haven't watched much, but I mean, do you have non NHLers playing, right?
no, not on the big teams.
No, not on the big teams,
Like,
but like
Slovakia and sure, you have like
you just got some random guy like
yeah,
like,
you have guys,
goes
you
out
have
there and-
guys, but they're pretty much all NHL guys
Okay,
on the big
okay.
teams. You have pretty much all
Okay.
NHL guys. They're all teammates, right?
Yeah.
And you go, hey, like, again, it's pretty much we knew it was going to come down to USA and Canada. We knew it, and that's what it came down to. But take the physicality out of it.
yeah.
Like when USA and Canada play on Sunday, and shit goes to broke, you might need to grab a guy and hit him in the face and go, don't do that. But the fact you can't takes hockey away from it.
Is it both guys? Like,
Yeah.
or is
No,
it just
no.
the guy that drops gloves first?
That's hard
Because like
that
self defense, man.
that guy
Like, I'm not
fought.
just gonna-
Like, I don't know. That's up to the ref, I
Okay.
guess. Now there are like all NHL refs.
Okay.
And NHL refs are really good. They know the game.
Yeah.
They're not dumb, but they're ejected.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm saying for the U.S. is like, hey, USA hockey, grab Connor McDavid on Sunday and make him throw. Talk about his least favorite Pokemon or something. Just make him Make him mad. Get him out of the game. Get him out of the game. Yeah, get him mad. Get Connor McDavid out of the freaking game on Sunday because why not?
Yeah.
But it's a bummer for hockey. It's not hockey. Also, the other dumb thing about it is if somehow that gold medal game goes to overtime, it's 3-on-3.
Yeah. I don't love it for the immediate. If you want to play
it's fun for it's
and
fun
then go to it.
Right. It's fun for regular season hockey.
Yeah.
NHL. But for a gold medal game, why are we playing 3-on-3?
Yeah. That's even the gold medal game.
Yeah.
They don't change the rules. I mean, I get it. You have to
There's
get the games done.
The only caveat is there's no shootout, but it's 3-on-3.
Yeah.
It's not hockey.
No.
It'd be like, oh, the Super Bowl goes to overtime. We're playing 7-on-7.
Right.
Like, what are we doing? It's not hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they said, oh, it's 20-minute overtime. It's 3-on-3. It's never going to go 20-minute.
No.
Like, what? Never will. So it'll be fun. Sunday morning, wake up, have a coffee, have a cigar.
And then head to Copper at 10 a.m.
Yeah. It'll still be going. Have a beer.
Yeah.
Hang out. I'll buy you beer.
Why
not? Yeah. I'll buy you some Budweisers and we'll hang out and watch the end of the third. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not? What do you got there, Kale?
We have Jason Miller says sometimes you just got to give him a little attitude adjustment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little face wash, a little whatever. Yeah.
We also have Logan mentioned hockey needs fighting just like baseball needs pitchers to drill some guys once in a while. It's just part of the game.
You're an NL guy. So I know that exists for you. So throwing at a guy every now and then just has to happen in baseball.
I agree. I know. I do. I also don't like the quick warnings that umpires have officiated pretty
quick
recently.
ejections, you mean?
Or yeah, no
just
warning.
You're gone. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean that is part of baseball, and particularly if you plunk a star player, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, then you have to expect we're at least throwing tight, and we're probably going to try to hit you. It was a little different. Yeah, when we still had pitchers hitting, and then you're throwing at pitchers, and that
when you say pitchers hitting, pitchers staying in the batter's box.
I'm talking about Carlos Zambrano. I'm talking about Jake Arrieta. All right,
yeah, guys,
we had some boppers.
Guys raking, pitchers raking. But what Kyle's saying is like, you had guys that could hit. Like Greg Max could hit.
Yeah,
these guys could hit. And then at the end of the NL DH rule bullshit was guys were stand there.
Yep.
And maybe bunt every now and then.
Yeah.
But the bad thing about baseball was you have guys that have no consequence, especially in the AL, throwing a guy because they never had to worry about it.
Never had to get in between that chalk.
Nope. And I do think with baseball, I don't want to bring back pitchers hitting because pitchers hitting is bad. But if you want to throw at a guy, there has to be some consequence.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Okay. Yeah, you got a Yankees relief pitcher that hits, we'll just say Bregman.
Sure.
We're gonna throw a Judge.
Yeah.
Like, I can't throw at you.
No.
So I'm gonna throw at your star.
Right.
Yeah. I think Logan would also agree. I'm not going for the head.
No.
Like that's totally out of the question. Well, I don't care if it slips out or anything but we're gonna throw tight, and aim for the derriere with the hardest fastball you have.
Right.
Yeah, back, thigh. It has to be expected for sure.
It does, and that's like baseball used to. Like again, baseball fights are the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like the guys jogging out of the bullpen, slow as shit. Like, oh, now we have to come out of here because there's a guy threw high and tight, jog for 100 yards to get out here. No one's going to throw at each other.
No. There's two good ones that come to mind, though.
All right, what are your top two baseball fights?
I mean, it's got to be Nolan Ryan and Robin Ventura.
Yo, the hip toss, feeding him down here. Nolan Ryan, old man, just feeding Ventura.
Just country strong.
God.
Yeah. And then homer pick, but Kyle Farnsworth power bombing that dude in Cincinnati.
Those are really good. Those are probably the top two.
Yeah. I can't think of it.
I get country strong. Farnsworth was huge.
He was nasty. Man.
He was so
he was wiry. Yeah. Well, I mean, Pedro grabbing Zimmer by the face and throwing him to the ground.
Yeah, third base coach.
Yeah.
Just tossing old man. Yeah, that looked good for the league.
Zimmer had it coming, though. I mean,
there's a lot of those old sports things you think about, and you're like, if that happened nowadays, what would ESPN react to that?
yeah.
Like the Zimmer thing or anything else? You're like, oh God, there might be like people marching on this old.
You're not wrong though. Like, I mean, I don't know. I've always thought this. What did Don Zimmer have in his head though?
I no idea. No idea.
I'm charging Pedro Martinez.
Right. To do what? To do what?
My
to do
end
what?
goal
To do
here?
what? To do what? Yell at him? How dare you do that?
Yeah. Not saying he deserved it, but
No, I mean, well, he probably did. I mean, Pedro was awesome.
yeah, Pedro was great.
Pedro Martinez is one of the best pitchers I've ever seen throw the ball.
Yeah.
He was great. He was
Yeah.
great. I don't know any love for the Red Sox, but Pedro Martinez was filthy. Look at his numbers.
TV.
Look at his numbers. Like, he was insane.
Yeah.
Pedro Martinez was awesome. He was awesome. But Zimmer, what are you doing? Like,
I don't know.
What are you
I mean,
doing?
I thought I was watching it live. I was thinking
We all
at that
were.
point,
We all were.
I was
Back
I've thought
then,
about it every
those
time I've
old
seen it.
Sunday night games that went for like 5 hours.
Oh.
Yankee before the pitch clock.
Yes.
Those Yankees Red Sox games that went for literally ever.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, those were. I mean, they were good because it was dramatic, but like they never ended.
I mean, brutally long.
They never ended. Okay, what's out there?
Got a few comments now. We got Jonathan Snell says, so 8 a.m. Sunday at Jefferson Copper.
I don't have the authority to make that decision, but
I will figure out a place. I want to watch the game. I might be at Snell's garage on Sunday morning having coffee. I mean, it's the U.S. Canada. It's gonna be a fun morning.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be like watching European soccer, but hockey at that point.
Yeah.
Like
I don't have the soccer piece, but I will.
it 100% did. It sounds right. So he's on the mic, but like that rule got put in. Like that's what's hard about hockey, right? Canada and U.S. are both great.
Mhm.
USA is arguably the most physical team in the tournament.
Okay.
You don't want to mess with the Kachuk brothers and those guys. You don't play hockey against those guys.
Mhm.
So eliminating fighting does behoove Canada because they don't want that smoke. They just don't. No, they don't. I'm not being that.
No, they
I
don't.
know I'm being anti-Canada, but they don't want that smoke. They don't want it. And like, right. They don't want, no, they all drop the gloves. Like every guy on the U.S. team will fight. Quentin Hughes included. Like Hughes will be like, yeah, let's go. Like that team is a bunch of, they hate the Canadians. Even they play on teams with them. U.S. boys are like, let's go. So the fighting does help Canada.
When's the last time U.S. won Olympic gold?
80.
That is the last time.
Miracle on Ice.
That's the last. Okay.
Miracle on Ice. They've won other smaller tournaments like juniors and stuff,
but not the Olympics.
Not gold. No, 1980.
Not the Olympics gold. Okay.
Yeah. And this is the most talented, best U.S. team we've ever had.
Where are the odds at right now?
Whoa.
Canada's favorite, probably.
DraftKings.
Yeah.
It'd probably be like Sal, give me odds. Yeah, sounds good odds. I would guess Canada's probably like minus 110. It's probably almost like a pick 'em. It's probably almost like a pick 'em.
Okay.
It's gotta be close. 111.
Yeah.
I said 110.
Within okay.
Yeah, so it's a pick 'em.
It's pretty much
it's right there. It's right there. Goaltending's not great on both sides. It's gonna be a game.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be a game. 5.5 for goals. I think it'd be under. 5.5 goals for sure. We're betting.
I've watched 0 Olympics.
Well, you're gonna watch it on Sunday.
Yeah, I probably will now. Who is in goal for U.S.?
Halibuck's in goal. Give us our goalies. Who are the goalies for both teams? Yeah, Bennington is a goalie for Canada.
Okay.
Yeah. So Bennington's the starting goalie for them. He's good. He's good. Honestly, the best goalie in the tournament was probably for Finland today, who almost beat Canada, and it was amazing. But you played Canada, like they outshot them like 40-15. Yeah. Who's our U.S. goalie right now? Hellbuck. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah, the other guy. There you go.
Okay.
So again, not great goalies on both sides, but good goalies. And Canada has better talent. Now Sid's out, probably. He got hurt in the previous games.
2 games ago.
Last game.
Yeah.
So Crosby's probably done. But it shores it up. I mean, you still have the Canada talent's ridiculous.
Deep.
Just like
Deep.
US. US is deep. They're fine. And it'll be fun. It'll be a lot of fun. What's out there, Kale?
Your sister just came on and said Rick's still banned all Canadian products. Down with Hortons.
Yeah, Rick still doesn't want to drink Canadian beer and stuff because of terrorism.
Shout out, Rick.
Yeah, shout out Rick. He's asleep.
I'm sure he'll watch it later.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, he won't. So tell me about your jersey tonight. The Cubs jersey you brought.
Yeah, this is a throwback Andre the Hawk Dawson, man.
Really?
I love
Hawk.
I love the pullover look. And not a guy that made my list because he was the MVP a year after I was born, but still love the Hawk and loved him coming to town on a blank check, literally.
Yeah.
He said, I'm going to play in Chicago. We'll figure out the money later, and then won an MVP.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Mine is a plain beat up Red Wings jersey that I bought just because I was going out there for a poker tournament and they got signed by the 12 Red Wings team. I think it was. So
I haven't seen the back of this yet, but I've heard about it.
Yeah, it's got a lot of names on it. I might be able to play like 2 out, but
yeah.
I mean, Zetterberg, Holmstrom, Lindstrom, Datsuk, they're all on there.
For fun at the end of the night, should we both try to put them on? Like,
God, no. That would fit my child at this point. Like, well, that one's better than I did bring a Lindstrom jersey with me that would fit my daughter.
Okay.
I could get it. I think I can get it on. I don't know if I can get it off. Like that's like that's the thing.
Who's got the scissors?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. This was.
Yeah.
It was many moons ago when I got this one. Here.
Give me the big one. Yeah, I do love this Wings jersey. It was cool. I played in a poker tournament years and years ago with a bunch of Red Wings, and I won the tournament and got to hang out with Red Wings the whole thing. It was really cool. They don't do it anymore, which is a bummer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they did.
I remember you talking about it every year.
Yeah, the Red Wings did it for a lot of years, and you guys go there for charity, play poker, and every table had like a Red Wing at it, and you like hold them. And I won it 2 or 3 years I played in it.
Yeah. And
it was a lot of fun. And you got to go to the banquet, your jersey signed by the Red Wings. And it was awesome. They don't do it anymore. So it was really cool. Yeah, last year I played it. My wife, as like a Christmas gift, bought me the entry, the tournament,
awesome.
Right? So I didn't know I was getting it. And it was like, I bought you, you're your dad, you're the Red Wings tournament. So I went to the tournament and I'm like, oh shit, like I need to like do well. And in the years previous, the grand prize, like you and a guest got to like have tickets to a Red Wings game in a suite with your family. That was a prize.
Great prize. Awesome
Prize. So the one year I won it, I take my mom, my dad, like all my friends to a Red Wings game and meet like Mikael Samuelson and Johan Franzen came up to the suite and we'd hang out. Well, actually, I played it when my wife bought me the tickets was the grand prize was like $5,000.
That's pretty nice too.
That was it. Like no tickets anymore, no bullshit, whatever.
Here's some money.
$5,000. And
Here's a bag.
So I went up to the tournament with my dad. My wife bought it for me. And I'm playing my cards, I'm playing poker, we're hanging out. And I had invited a few of my friends that were in the cigar industry to the casino that night in Detroit, Motor City Casino. And Ivan Placencia, Kevin McKenna at the time was with Leva.
Yeah.
They came up and I said, hey, when I get knocked out of the tournament, well, Cigar will hang out. I kept playing cards, kept winning. And they're all on the outside. My dad's out there. And they just keep waving at me. And I'm like, just do the thumbs up. I'm like, yeah, going okay. It's going okay. And yeah, I won the whole thing. And the night ended so late. It was like a Tuesday night or something like that, right? And there was nowhere to go out, right? Like at that point, on like a Tuesday. Sure. So I get done. I win the tournament. I call my wife. I go, hey, I won the poker tournament. Great. Yay. We're going to go.
I'm going back to bed.
Well, I didn't want to.
No, her.
She's like, go to bed. In my mind, I'm like, let's go do something. I call Ronnie as a credo. I call everybody else. I'm like, where should I go? I'm going to like Casa in downtown Detroit.
Yeah.
I called them. I'm like, how late you open? Like, it's a soft close, like midnight. It's like 12:30.
Okay.
I was like, let's go. We walk in, and I'm having like one cigar, one drink with my dad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that was our night. Like, that was it.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, we got to hang out for a night. And that was it. So it was fun. That was the last poker tournament they ever did.
Really?
Yeah. They haven't done one since. They haven't done one since. It was awesome. It was so fun. You had to meet the Red Wings, hang out.
That's an awesome concept. And it's Red Wing Charities.
Yeah.
obviously,
They
I
went to
assume,
Detroit Charities, all this stuff.
Yeah.
They had like a silent auction for all this other stuff during it. It was great. And I don't know why they don't do it again, but it was so fun. Because no matter what, like, you're having fun. You're playing poker with Red Wings players.
Be the first guy out.
Right.
It's an awesome experience.
I remember the first year I played it, like Datsuk was at a table. Not looking at English. Had no idea what Hold'em was. And was eliminated in like 15 minutes. He was like, I'm all in. Like, it was gone.
I heard somebody else say that.
Yeah, all in.
Yeah.
And I remember in that tournament, the last two guys were like Jimmy Howard and McDonald were the two goalies on the team.
Okay.
Those were the last two guys in.
Huh.
And I remember sitting at a table with Justin Applicator, who was a center for the Wings, Michigan State boy. And he's across the table from me. I'm like, Abby, this state sucks. He's like, oh, you've had fans? I was like, yeah. He's like, oh, fuck you. I was like, fuck you. And he was trying to get out of there. He was trying. He was like, dude, I got practice in the morning. I don't care.
Sure.
Like, and 5 hands in a row, he went all in on shit hands and just kept hitting.
Runner.
Just runner. 2-7 hit, trips, whatever it was. Applicator was sitting there and he knocked out like 8 people in a row. I was like, Abs, I was like, you're a hell of a poker player. He's like, shut the fuck up. Like he was like, dude, I got to skate in the morning. I don't want to be here.
I want to go home.
Yes, dude, I want to go home. There's a photo op for me to be at this thing. And Abs just kept knocking person after person out of this tournament. It was so funny.
Well, it's not like you could probably win anyways. You can win for a while, but
exactly.
you can't win the whole thing.
You can't win the whole thing.
Like,
walk away. Walk away with a big check. Like, come on. Like, Abs is sitting there the whole night trying to lose, kept winning.
That's hilarious.
It was so funny. Anything out there, Kale? It's quiet. That's fine. Again, we've talked about Chicago and Detroit sports tonight. We're talking about the Casa Fuente cigar, which we smoked. Again, buy a 5-pack, buy a box on the website right now. They're out there. So we're going to mail out this ashtray to somebody on Monday. So buy a box or buy a 5-pack. They're out there. Kyle, we talked about Casa Fuente. We talked about Chicago sports. Do you have anything else to add to the podcast tonight?
Man, we covered so many different topics. I'll echo what Joe said. If you've never had a Casa Fuente, a 5-pack is really where you need to be, honestly. You should have it in your humidor. I would debate getting it myself. after we potentially end this, maybe grabbing a 5-pack online myself. No, man, I really appreciate you inviting me on. This is fun. We've been talking about it for a while, and honestly enjoy some of the chatter from the guys online. It's been awesome. If there's anybody else that has anything to chime in, I'd love to debate. I could just debate sports all night.
That's why I'm excited.
Well, Kyle, real quick, I didn't hear anybody ask the question that I always hear come up.
Yeah.
MJ LeBron. I mean,
No,
go.
okay, we can be here all night.
What are you doing? God damn.
I know. I don't think so either. Just
you mean MJ or Kobe or MJ LeBron?
That's probably a better argument.
Yeah, I mean it's.
I know it's a silly argument.
LeBron
just wanted to hear your take.
LeBron is a phenomenal
top 5 all time.
Yeah,
top 5.
I am not a LeBron. I used to be a LeBron hater.
Okay,
hardcore, absolutely. But I think he's matured a lot. I really do. I go back to like some of the Cleveland days where he's like in game, like photo op on the sideline and just acting like a kid, acting like an idiot, in my opinion.
Other than the flopping, solid
Miami days. It was close. It was very, it was right there. Yeah.
And then, I mean, just the publicity of the not 1, not 2, like get out of here. He's great. He's great. I'm not even going to argue top 2, top 3, for sure top 5. And people want to say, okay, every time I go to the finals, You got all these Celtics guys, and you got Bill Russell in particular.
Sure. Yeah.
But Jordan is 6-0.
Yeah.
And he's won Defensive Player of the Year. And it's a different era. I'm not even going to say what era is better. It's just a different era.
It is.
Jordan is the GOAT, period.
Yeah.
And I think most everyone 40 plus will agree. It's taken me some time to agree with some of the younger 30 to 35, even younger 20.
I just wonder if the young people, did they even really see him?
No.
A couple of YouTube clips and everything. It's not, if you experienced it, you don't even debate.
It's hard because, like, you could say the NBA is like less physical than it was. MJ was small. Sure. If you put Giannis in the 90s, he will score 40 every game.
Sure.
You
put
Jokic. You put Jokic.
But let's put some of the 90s guys
Correct.
with the meal planning and the weight training. And all, like, it's not going to look the same either.
Like if you put MJ now, where guys like don't really guard each other and no one plays 60 games, when MJ's playing 82, like MJ's like, wait, I gotta play 68 games. Like, sure.
Yeah.
I can take a home and home off, or like a travel game off. Yeah, done.
Yeah.
MJ was out there. Again, MJ was out there playing golf, drinking 14 beers, and dropping 40 on your favorite team every night.
Yeah.
Because he was that driven. He didn't care.
Yeah, no, I mean,
those guys don't exist anymore.
No, they honestly don't. They do not.
No.
They don't exist. I think Kobe was
the closest.
One of the last and the closest. Just that mentality.
Mamba.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Snell's off mic, but like, so Snell's off mic, so we get here, but like, Kobe was the closest thing in our era we've seen to MJ. Yeah. Probably.
Wants the ball at the end.
And LeBron's probably the third of that. But LeBron never had that killer, like, LeBron's always been, and again, credit to him, more of a personality brand. Again, I'm not faulting him for it.
No.
He built that. It's fine. Like, do it.
But LeBron didn't hit that 3 in the corner to win the finals. Ray Allen didn't.
Nope. Most of the time, LeBron passed it. You're right. What's out there?
Logan came on and said, Bron's talent is crazy. I personally don't think he has the killer instinct that MJ had, just like we all talked about.
Yeah, that's kind of where we're at.
Completely agree.
Yeah.
Kind of a different
athlete, one of the best athletes we've ever seen. Yes.
He is an absolute specimen.
Yes.
He's older than us.
And the longevity is crazy.
Dudes' heads.
Yes.
Still.
Yes.
Yeah.
LeBron is one of the best athletes we've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. Basketball goes MJ, and then LeBron and Kobe can fight for number 2.
Yeah, I will not argue with that at all.
Yeah.
I won't.
Yeah. And we other guys popping up, but there's great basketball. What frustrates me with the NBA is there is great basketball being played, but they don't decide to play it until the playoffs.
Yeah.
Where you go, the regular season is just like gives a shit.
It's kind of going through the motions. I mean, before the season starts, you probably can name 6 of the top 8 teams at the end of the year, if not 7.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not on the level of baseball where it's like, oh, they play so many games.
No, it's pretty freaking close.
They don't matter, blah, 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 blah.
No, it's pretty close.
Yeah. You can look at, just with roster turnover.
And again,
or
I'm not an NBA guy, but like I defend the NBA to a lot of my friends. I go, hey, like once you watch playoff NBA, it's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good. They decide to play. But that's a problem in the league right now. It's that guys take the regular season off and you go, now they're playing.
Yeah.
Now they're playing defense. Now they're doing whatever. When you watch playoff NBA, you're like, this is really good. It's a good product.
And it's physical.
Yes,
the game
it's very
changes.
physical. It's very it's night and day.
Yeah.
But it's good for the product.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
That's the biggest. We watch hockey. Hockey is always good.
Yeah.
Like regular season hockey is great. Postseason hockey is hockey on crack. Like it's
It is ridiculous.
It is. It's like
absolutely.
It's like,
bonkers.
oh God,
Yeah.
they all want to die. Like
Every game is your
every
last
game.
Even
every
if it's
game.
game 1 of a best of 7.
Yes. Guys are blocking shots. You're like, oh, I wouldn't do that. Oh, I would do that. Like guys are trying to die to win a game 1. You're like, oh, I wouldn't do that.
Duncan Keith, back when I started watching hockey, I mean, the dude ate 7 teeth. And I think real time, it was like 7 minutes, but ice time, it was like 3.
Yeah.
And they left 2 in there that he finished the game.
Yeah.
I mean, he lost his whole grill, right?
Yeah.
I think that was 2010. Their
It was
first
2010. No,
Yeah.
he did.
Yeah.
He lost the whole thing.
Yeah. Lost it all. And
What
yes,
you're
spit out
not
some
going
of
to
it.
go to a dentist.
No.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
Finish the game.
I mean, he didn't even have work done by the time he was on the buses for the parade, for crying out loud.
Respect to him. I've done way more for less. Like I lost these 4 teeth in a dumb beer league game one night, and I got a stick to the face and lost like 4 teeth. And I went to the locker room and paper toweled my face and went, well, there's no dentist open. It's like 7 o'clock on Sunday, so either I can finish my hockey game or go home and be
sad about what I got to do tomorrow.
exactly, or be more sad. So I went and finished my hockey game.
Yeah.
So those guys, hockey guys are different. Hockey is just different, but NBA playoffs are
NBA playoffs are great.
Are awesome.
And I personally love the way I do like watching. I like watching Denver in general, but I love the way Joker plays because he doesn't fit the mold, right?
No, he's a piece of bread going 30, 15, and 15 every night.
Yeah. Yeah. But like the intelligence of the game too, though, is what I'm
Oh,
drawn
dude,
to. Like
he's insane.
The way that he gets offensive rebounds, and just he sees the court differently.
He does.
Yeah.
He is different. And on the east side, like Cade Cunningham is really good.
Cade's really good.
Cade's really good.
I also despise the Knicks, but I really like Brunson.
Brunson's good. I think Brunson's really good. I think the Pistons with Cade, I think Cade's like a little bit better.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't debate that at all.
A little bit better.
Yeah.
A little better.
Little slightly different style for sure.
Very different. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for Brunson being his size to do what he does is like, sure, that's amazing. He's 4 inches shorter than Cade Cunningham.
Yes. Yeah.
And he still drops 30 every night.
Yeah. I don't know who else I like. I mean, I still watch my Bulls, but I think we have 12 guys on the roster and 9.5 of them are guards somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they'll be traded tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
So again, Kyle's here, Joe's here. Buy the Casa Fuente stuff. We did mojitos tonight. We did Casa Fuente cigars tonight. We're going to talk football probably this fall a lot.
Yeah.
Again, I'll have him here weekly for this because that's what we want to talk about. We might do a podcast just of the NFL draft because that's fun for us. So
sign me up.
We're going to get out of here. Thanks, Kyle, for being here tonight. Joe Pasquale, thanks for being our Cigar Night Live. Bring a mojito, smoke a good cigar, buy a cigar from us, check out the website, and stay smoky out there.